Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the special edition of the coffee morning. As you can tell, I'm all bunged up again. I was due to have a little visitor this morning, but due to me being bunged up and having a cold, etc., I decided to cancel because it wasn't fair on the little one. So, hey, Karate Joe, how are you? So tell me, Karate Joe, are you superstitious because it's Friday the 13th? Hey, Emily. To me, Friday the 13th is just another day. I'm not superstitious. So, hey, Nick's here as well. So, yes, I mean, you've got people that are very superstitious, that refuse to go out or whatever when Friday the 13th comes around. I'm not superstitious in any way. So I just wanted to see if everybody, is it just another day to you? Good night, runs away from the black cat, lol. So yeah, you've got certain people that stay indoors all day long when it's Friday the 13th because they don't want to get run over, or they don't want, they don't want to get run over by a bus, etc. Yeah, I'm the same, Emily. To me, it's just another day. It's just Friday. It's the end of the week. It makes no odds to me whether it's Friday the 13th or not. Oh, Equinox was born on Friday the 13th. So I actually do need to have a little word with you, Nick, afterwards. Got nowhere to go today. Well, you see, funny thing is, it's actually raining here. So you know how we've had the heat wave the past few weeks. It's actually decided to rain today. That's fine. Same as I mean, Mr. P was in a bit of a mood after the match, but it's, the UK lads did us proud. That's same as what everybody's saying. They've got further than what they have done in 28 years. So, it's well done, lads. Oh, dear. Well, you see, funny thing is, Mr. P's dad and his nephew share the same birthday. But hi, Alice, how are you? But obviously it wasn't the 13th. So yeah, I mean, to me, same as I've just said, it's just another day. Oh, Nerd of the North, he says it's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Are you superstitious because your birthday's fell on a Friday? Same as a few other people were saying, to them it's just another day. I've sort of resorted back to all being bunged up, and I felt a little bit better yesterday, but oh, I see sort of the film that you're referring to, and it is quite funny that your name's Jason and you was born on the 13th. Hey, boss man. Okay then. No, it was Nerd of the North, Karate Joe, that said he was on the born on the 13th, and his name's Jason. It wasn't Equinox. No, you've not done anything. Don't worry about it, Nick. You've not done anything wrong. No, no. So, yeah, so some, as I say, you've got people that, oh, you're going to finish Draven's drawing today. Funny thing is, the mug that was delivered yesterday, Pixie put the kettle on to make a cuppa in it yesterday just to sort of test it out, see if it changed colour and everything, and blew the blooming fuse for the sockets. And every time I went to switch it back on, it was flicking off again. So I think we need a new kettle. Hiya, Dennis. How are you? So yes. So on that thing, I mean, I tried to sort of try Callum's mug out because we had a delivery yesterday, and it was a Sheffield United mug and this, that, and other. And it to me, it just looked black. But if you do look closely, you can see the design underneath it. And he put the kettle on to try it out, and it blew the fuses. Hey, Vicky, how are you? So, right, I'm just sending a few invitations out. I myself I've sort of gone back to being all bunged up and everything. So,
hello.
You sound as bad as I feel.
I'm all stuffed up.
Snap.
Yeah. So but I've been up since 2:30 this morning.
Oh dear. Hi, Kate, Casey, Detox Diva. How are you?
I heard somebody yelling. I guess Carter had a nightmare or something like that, and he was yelling.
Oh, bless him.
I went upstairs and Austin's wide awake. I'm like, okay.
It's going to be one of those days.
Yep, it's supposed to be. I went upstairs and Austin's wide awake. Sorry. But yeah, I think so. It's supposed to be hot today too. So.
Well, funny thing is, it's actually raining outside here.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, that's pretty good. I think it started last night.
Well, it might have started last night, but I weren't aware of it. But it weren't raining when we got up at 6 a.m. this morning. So, but it's raining now. I mean, two of the three cats are in because they don't like the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So
the other one's probably sitting outside in his glory.
Yeah. Well, it's Lucy actually that's still the one that's outside, but she finds somewhere nice and dry and shelters from the rain.
Yep. Hello, handsome.
Good evening. No, good morning. No, I still feel really tired from last night because I finished my live stream earlier than I normally would have done because I just felt so tired. But hello, everyone. I'll be with you all soon. I need to go to the little boys' room and then make my coffee. So I'll be
okay then. I sent the link, and I know you said you were firing the laptop up, and I thought, well, I'll send you the link and you can sort of pick it up whenever, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nick says, do we want to hear something really spooky?
Okay.
Nick, stop opening your mouth.
Karate Joe says, was it raining cats and dogs?
Still is.
Well, not in this household. It only rains cats, but hey ho. I mean, the two that are in a Benny and Tucker, they've got more sense than what Lucy has. Put it that way.
Some people are smart, or some are not.
I mean, I know it. Sort of, if I was a cat and I was in the same situation, sod that, I'd be indoors.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it says, right, here goes my mum is one of 6.
Oh, wow. And he always puts a little snippet in and then leaves us in suspense for 5 minutes waiting for the... Okay.
4 boys, 2 girls.
Okay.
But the nerd of the north says it's his birthday today, and his name is Jason.
Oh.
Hiya, Joy. How are you? I'm sorry for cancelling on you, but as you can tell, I'm all bunged up, and I didn't want little one catching a cold or anything, so I'll just... Mum is the second eldest, and her sister is the second youngest.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Joy. I don't know is that who was supposed to be?
Yeah, that's the one with the little girl. It's all right. I'm sending her invitation.
Oh, good.
Not.
What? What?
A
pain in my butt.
He's just as bad, Joy, actually.
Excuse me. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, monkey. I was going to tell. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, for some reason, it's not coming up with Joy's email. So if you want to come on, Joy, you just have to put I am the oldest grandchild and was born on Friday the 13th of March at 9 p.m.
Wow. And today's Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Huh.
Somebody's photo bombing. Benny was here a bit. I think he's sort of gone to get a kip.
I like what was it? I was watching a little snippet of a video, I guess it was, or oh yeah, you were showing that the cats were stealing each other's little bit of kibble last night. That was funny.
Yeah. It's like feeding time at the zoo, really.
Yeah.
I
know, right? She can't be with
and as we always said, when because sometimes the cats go on back of Chris's chair, we call them the photo bombing.
Yeah. This one here, she can't. It doesn't matter where I am. The minute I'm on.
It's all right, George put her email in, and I ain't shown it because...
Yeah. I kind of figured that's why I didn't touch it.
What I'm going to do, Joy, is I'm going to send it you through email because I've put your thing in and it's not coming up.
Look. Come here, look.
So I actually have sent it through to your email.
Who's that?
Natalie, who was the youngest grandchild and is my mum's sister, daughter, was born on Friday 13th, but at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that is kind of spooky.
So it is rather. Hello, dear.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Hello.
And how's little Amelia? Oh, bless.
Oh my gosh, she's so little.
She's fast asleep, bless her.
I know, I've had it since 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
Laura's gone for a tattoo.
Oh, happy days.
Yeah.
It says there's 20 years between them.
Holy cow, that's kind of spooky. Yeah.
Well, you see, the thing is, Joy likes the skull and crossbones and everything sort of,
Gothic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So So, question, Joy. Are you superstitious when it comes to Friday the 13th?
No.
No, neither.
What in my house when it says welcome tell and all that lot? Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
It's just another day. Because it's actually, all it were is that's when, what were it, Knights Templar got disbanded.
Yep.
So it's not actually a religious evil day. It's just that's when they got, like...
Oh, well, you see, somebody yesterday was on about the Illuminati and I hadn't got a clue what they was on about. So...
Nearly like Knight Templar sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I sort of got it briefly. My auntie is only 4 years older than me.
There we go. Hi, Ian.
It says I woke up and Jason was overlooking me with a butter knife. But yeah, same as I was saying, Joy. There's a lot of people are that superstitious that they don't even go out on Friday the 13th, or for fear of getting run over or whatever. But to me,
you could die in house.
It's just a load of cods wallop.
Yeah,
it's going to happen. It's going to happen no matter where you are.
Oh, this is it. Nick says I also have an uncle 9 months older than me. Oh, Rati Joe says a question for you ladies and guys in the UK. What type of tea should I try?
Well, do you want a sort of fruity tea or a herbally tea, or do you want a proper British, or an Indian
builder's tea?
Or builder's tea, as Joy. Hey, there you go, Benny.
Builder's tea.
If you want tea with milk, just go for a sort of basic tea bag, like PG Tips or Typhoo or Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea.
Nick says a wet one. Here.
Oh my gosh! Hello.
If you want something without milk, have something like an Earl Grey or.
Yeah, that's.
I know. I'm just telling him the different options.
Yeah, I mean, sort of in the UK now, the stocking like the fruit. Oh, he's back again, Benny. No, you'll cut it off. He's got a thing. He likes to walk on the keyboard. So here, look. Vicky's got it as well.
Yeah. She's
so
down here in front of me.
I need to fill your water dish up, don't I, Doug?
Oh.
It's all right. It's Laura.
I like the t-shirt, Adam.
Hello.
Yeah, and for once it's not Boss Man that's...
Hello. Just show me the tattoos they've had. Very nice. What you got? Oh, you got Mrs. Potts from Beauty the Beast. Oh. Yeah, I got it for you. You got it for me? I got it for you. Yeah. What are you doing now? You what? You want something to put it around it? Oh, yeah. So you can put it on. Okay.
It's all right, I'm laughing at what DJ Ian's put. Oh, I love the piece today.
Hi, she says.
Hi, Laura. How are you? I'm not doing too well myself, actually.
Jeanette's falling apart again.
Yes.
Your daughter's asleep, look.
Oh, look at her. I can't see her as much.
But, I mean, what's new there, Boss Man? I'm always falling apart at the seams. I mean...
Yeah, we all
bye.
Yeah, Adam, you have merch, eh?
I have merchandise. Yeah, I'd have a merch store.
You have to show me.
I put the link under the comment that you left after I left a comment on your video.
Okay. I'll go
Karate Joe says English teas. What type is that? The name? Well, basically, I mean, what they're referring to as good old English tea is just your plain old tea bag, if you know what I mean.
No smelly, no perfume, no fruit, no.
you see, like such as Asda, as the Americans call Walmart, they do sort of all sorts of fruit flavors and mint tea and, you know, elderberry or whatever. You know what I mean? They do stock quite a
like English breakfast tea.
Yeah. Also, isn't the normal bog standard tea? You know, because it's something like Laps.
Benny, no.
What's it called? Darjeeling or Lapsang, whatever it's called.
Something like that. I always have I have the herbal ones. I don't like I don't like Earl Grey or Orange Pico. I find it's just too bland for me.
Well, you see, as a rule, like in, you know, I have tea bags in, but we don't drink tea as a rule. We drink mostly coffee. But I have tea bags in just in case, you know, when visitors. Yeah, I've got mine as well.
Yeah, I'm testing out some of my new coffees that arrived yesterday in one of my new glasses.
Oh. Not as posh as mine. Mine's got handles on. Look.
No, the new thing is it's without handles. They're posher without handles.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go to the posh places,
you've got to put your pinky up.
Yeah. In the posh places, they don't have handles on either. But to me, I mean, in my opinion,
I prefer a handle.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's just like drinking out of a drinking glass, basically.
Yeah.
And if it's hot, it burns your hands.
And also, talking about tea, I personally don't drink tea. I don't like the stuff. Occasionally, I might drink like an iced tea or something if I was out and about. But the only person, and I have to have tea bags in the house, is my sister-in-law. She's the only one who drinks tea.
Yeah, right. Same as say, we tend to be the same. We only have tea. You see, neither of us have sugar. I have sweeteners, and Chris doesn't have anything. But I do have. I've got some like caddies, and I've got sugar, and I've got tea bags, which both of. Don't forget my pinky.
Yeah, don't forget the pinky.
Pinky, 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 winky.
And Nick's saying I'm a snob because we've got a coffee maker. Well, thing is, Nick, I mean, at 30 odd quid, I mean, it was too good a deal to refuse.
Mine only cost me £1, my coffee maker, but you do have to pay a monthly thing, but then you can use that credit on the website to buy your coffee.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose in one way, but I mean, I've got the Dolce Gusto and the...
That sounds very rude, Jeanette. Behave.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you, boss man. You would have laughed if you'd have been here when England were playing on Wednesday because I was finding out Croatian swear words. I'm asking Google what's you know.
Okay, Google, how do you say F off in Croatian?
Here is your translation.
Oh, objebi is F off. Lovely.
Well, I was searching for a few more words than that.
I will do, but I won't say it here because it's coffee.
Quack comes to mind.
But anyway, Nick says we have a kettle, works just as well. Same as I say.
Nick, I've got a kettle as well as a coffee machine.
You see, before we had the Dolce Gusto, we used to drink like milky coffees. Well, we still do occasionally.
Have you seen what Ian's just put? DJ Ian's just put. That's hilarious.
Oh, you headbutted somebody Wednesday night on live stream.
Serves you right.
Well,
did they deserve the headbutt though, or was it an act?
There we go. About Osby Chandy says just a cup of tea tonight, please, Jeanette. No milk or sugar. Anyway, every time he comes in, what rate other day something coffee white something about llama milk, and then it was goat's milk and
llama milk. Ooh.
You know what? It comes in every time, and he says, "Oh, I'll have a flat white, or I'll have this, or I'll have that." And the other day, it was something with llama milk, and I thought, well, I've never even heard it. I didn't even know they did llama milk.
Oh, everything does milk. You could even have human milk if you really wanted in your tea.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, he says someone was a bit disrespectful towards myself and Sophie.
Oh no. Boy.
Tut.
Well, by all accounts, they deserved it then. That's all I can say.
I'm surprised. But headbutt's all he did.
Well, you see,
you gave him a quick Glasgow kiss then.
Yeah. But I mean, in that respect, I mean, I won't headbutt anybody because I'd be frightened of hurting my own head.
Oh, exactly. I'm a pacifist. I hate violence. I don't want to hurt someone in case I get.
No, I mean, if push comes to shove, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It is 10:31 a.m. Karate Joe.
It is. You're correct, Jeanette. Well read off.
All right, Karate Joe says, "Is it PM or AM there?" It's PM in Australia.
Yeah.
He says he forgot it was live streaming.
You forgot your eyes. Oops.
Oops a daisy. So what tattoos did they say they got, Joy?
Lux has got like some kind of tribal lucky doodah. Have a chance. This is my mother.
All right. Do you want me to meet you?
Hello, mother.
Hello.
I love her wallpaper.
Outside.
That's a lot better than Keith's wallpaper.
It's all right. I've muted it because our mother can get carried away a little bit.
Yeah, but look at Joyce's wallpaper. It's so much nicer than Keith's, isn't it? We could actually cope with that, looking at that all day.
Yeah, but she is very much like a bit like Raven. She's into all like skulls and crossbones, and you know, she's in her element when it's Halloween. And you know, we went over there sort of the week before Christmas, and she refused to have a Christmas tree and this, that, and other, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going
I've stopped having a Christmas tree in my house because there's no point. It's only me. My daughter doesn't properly get to see it over Christmas. My house is so small. There's nowhere to put a tree. So I go round to my mum's and look at a tree, or to my brother's and look at a tree.
Is it me, or is it not swapping over?
It's not swapping over. Talk now, Jeanette.
Hang on a minute.
Then
I think
click on your picture, Jeanette. Oh, now it's changing. Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
Well, you see my ending, so how do I rectify that, boss man?
Right, how do you do it? Right, you see on the bottom the pictures of all of us at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Click on your own picture once. That should sort that issue out.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
We're back again.
Hey.
It's Karate Joe says, okay, well, I'm going to try and get some sleep here.
Good night.
And have a great day and an evening, everyone.
Thank
Night,
you.
Joe.
Yeah.
Bye, Joe.
So I'm sorry for tearing Vicky away from you last night. Did you comment that I put in your chat? So sort of.
I think he kind of clued in when I said I gotta go. I think Adam kind of clued in when I said that I had to deal with something. So
yeah.
No, I wasn't with it last night, so I don't remember that at all.
Well, I'll say if sort of hang about after, you know, I'll fill you in.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but talking about my stream last night, it was quite a varied bunch of people in, which was quite nice. Not just all the usual people came and gone, but fortunately we didn't. He tried at one point to say hello, but I wasn't having a bar of it. That supposed 16-year-old Nike, Mag or whatever his name is, wasn't having him back up on the panel.
Oh, hi, Flying Monkey.
I don't
Hello,
know.
monkey.
Oh yes, yeah, I did. I have seen it on the news. I mean,
What's this?
Donald Trump is on a visit to the UK.
You can go back to where he came from.
So basically, there's like a lot of protests about him visiting the UK.
There is.
I find you guys are very passionate over there when you are. When it comes to certain things, you're very, very passionate.
Well, you see, the thing is, I mean, it's on Good Morning Britain this morning. It's like it's slating Boris Johnson, it's slating Theresa May. It's slating that Sadiq Khan, that is the mayor of London.
Yeah.
So there's not many people that he hasn't slated. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. You know, I mean, my sentiments is bugger off to you, back to your own country, sort your own country out.
Yeah. Nothing against you Americans or Canadians or whatever over the pond. We still don't like him, but you don't like him much either. But
well, this is it. I mean, it's you know, I mean, sort of my sentiments when I heard I mean, I didn't much like him anyway, but when I heard sort of, you know, Sadiq Khan, because he's the mayor of London and this, that and other, and it got on about crime and everything. You know, look on your own streets, Trump. You know, you'll get your own streets sorted out before you come over here trying to tell us how to, you know, sort out that.
I used to enjoy it when he used to, before he became a politician as such, when he did The Apprentice and all that sort of stuff. I actually quite enjoyed watching that because I like the English Apprentice and I like watching when he did the American one. But if he did it again, I wouldn't watch it now. Cool.
But you know, I mean, it's same. You know, who goes over to another country and saying, "Well, you're doing this wrong," or "This person's not doing this right," or you know what I mean? How many people go to, you know, somebody's country and say, "Well, this person's doing this wrong," or "This person's doing this wrong."
Yeah. Look in your own backyard, Trump.
You know, when he's slating Theresa May because of the Brexit, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Go back over to your own country, sort your own problems out before you come over here trying to, you know, tell us what to do as regards the problems that we've got.
Yeah, we can sort our own shit out, not you sort your own out.
Yeah. Oh man.
You see what Emily's put?
Oh no, hold on. Does Trump like he does? So I believe.
Well, yeah, because most it's
and he uses a lot of fake orange tan as well, I believe, as well.
But he has his opinion. You know, he's allowed one.
Oh yeah, because he gets freedom of speech, which no one else does.
Yeah. Well, there's sort of been certain developments on that front as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And Vicky knows what I'm talking about because we discussed it last night.
Yeah.
I have sent you an invitation twice, DJ Ian. I don't know whether you want to. Are you still in bed?
If you are, you lazy kids, get up.
Oh, Emily says your drawing should arrive today, Ian. Yeah, I've sent you one twice now. I could try sending it you via email as well. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, Joy's on the panel. I mean, she's talking to her mother at the moment.
Yeah, I was talking to Steve last night after I talked to you too.
Oh, Crimson, yeah.
Yeah, and
did he tell you?
Oh, he told me some of it, yeah. But
we were absolutely in stitches. We were last night.
Yeah, but we ended up talking more about when him and I have a meetup. When I go to Toronto, I'm going to have to stay like a couple days or something like that because he's going to teach me how to use some of my apps and stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, I'll be having words with Crimson, you know. After my wife. Respect my wife.
She's back. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently I'm pregnant with Ian's baby and I'm married to Adam. I've been separated for 22 years. I have 5 kids.
You kids, stop messing.
And you're an alien.
Yeah.
Oh,
My monkey says his hair looks like a dead fox on his head. Well,
I wish I had hair to look like a dead fox.
Not wrong with bald Ben.
Yeah, there you go, Adam.
Well, I do have hair, but it does grow a bit. But then I have to get rid of it very quickly because it irritates me.
Yeah,
Looks like a toilet seat, like my husband.
But
You're going to say something else then for a minute.
Donald Trump is the epiphany of the comb over, as we call it.
He's bringing the mullet back.
Yes. And Emily says she can't imagine you with hair.
Oh, I will at some point. I will do a video showing some photographs of me. There's one particular one when at my brother's wedding, when I was his best man. I look like Hugh Grant. 4 weddings and a funeral, Hugh Grant look.
DJ Ian says hashtag daddy baby on the game.
Ian.
So
yeah.
Yes, we've got this running joke, Joy, that Vicky's pregnant with DJ Ian's baby. I'm pregnant with DJ Ian's baby. But it's like a running joke.
And he's got the turkey baster ready for the next person.
Yeah. But the only problem is I'm married and past it, and Vicky's had her tubes tied.
Yeah, I'm definitely never going there again.
Well, you see, Joy's daughter and a son of twins, so she only did it the once and said no.
Never again.
Yeah,
oh, you trumpy bum!
Wow.
You're not supposed to trump and choke at the same time, dear.
Yeah, and Nick says, and I'm still waiting for my meal ticket.
Long wait, Nick.
Yeah, and vlog from the bogs, pregnant with baby as well.
Yeah,
in the Guinness Book of Records is our vlog from the bog.
Yes, that's right.
First man to have a baby. I thought I was supposed to be the first man who had a baby because I thought I was stupid. But it looks like Barry got there before me.
If you know, yours is insulation for the 6-pack you have underneath.
No, no, it's not. I've got an 8-pack underneath my 12-pack. So I don't know what a 6-pack is or a 4-pack. So I know what a 2-pack is. That used to be a wrapper, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything else apart from that.
Well, obviously, if somebody hasn't liked the title of the thing, because I've got a thumbs down again. Surprise, surprise.
I think I'm going to be getting regular live. I will be getting regular.
Oh, yes. I mean, with me and Crimson discussed it last night. Obviously, it's the same person, or, you know, hi to the person that gave me the thumbs down.
We love you.
I'm devastated that I've got the thumbs down.
Yep.
Yeah, we love people who give us thumbs down. I think I know 2 people who give me thumbs down at the moment. One in particular.
I hear cheery giggles.
Oh, it's cheery. The postman hasn't been yet, cheery. So you're in time for any packages that turn up.
I don't like to open his packages on TV online.
Yeah.
We love it, ladies. You love me getting my package out on camera. Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, little B. I'll message you later, Nick. Yeah. well, you know, it's basically, I mean, like Chris did a drone video the other day. Even he's got a thumbs down on that. So he or she is doing the rounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they must have got a sad, boring life if that's all they do, go around everywhere.
Exactly.
He or who shall not be named.
Yeah, it's Lord Voldemort all over again.
I've got too much to do in my life to do that.
Oh, that's it. Exactly.
Yeah, you're holding the baby. Exactly.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
That you love.
She looks like she's put some weight on, Joy.
She's £11 now.
Oh.
She is.
Yeah. Cheery Giggle says a thumbs down is a view. Exactly. That's my sentiment. Exactly.
Hey, what a good girl. Oh, and again.
Oh no, that's too nice to happen to him. Don't want to get that would spoil our eggs. We don't want to ruin our eggs. Can you throw something else at him instead?
But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Does this face look bothered?
No.
Yeah.
Is YouTube going to shut us down?
No.
Who cares? We'll start again if it does.
You know, it's it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the thing. If say for example you did get a problem and say did manage to shut your channels down, who or she, you just start again.
Yeah. Blind Monkey says he always gets one's dislike. It makes me laugh. That's same as I say, Flying Monkey. I don't give a flying monkey. Sorry.
We don't give a flying monkeys anymore.
Benny.
Oh, the pussy's being told.
Oh, I don't know whether it's because he wants to go out, but is it the patio door and he's like scratching at the carpet?
Is Chris been on for his dinner today?
I don't think so.
I know sometimes he did.
No, he got a text message this morning. His partner's off again.
Oh, again. How original.
His partner's off a lot.
Well, it was his mother-in-law that lives with him got rushed into the hospital the other day.
Oh.
But it was Monday, I think it was. They rushed her into the hospital Sunday night. He texted Chris and said, I'll not be at work tomorrow. We've just had to rush mother-in-law. Best thing about it is they hate one another. So he texted him Monday evening and he says, I'll be at work tomorrow. So he's made Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And then
it happens to be Friday.
And then sort of texted him first thing this morning and says, I'll not be coming to work in the mornings this morning. So
he's not going to be an happy bunny when he gets home then.
But you know, same as he says, you know.
Little B, you have a new supporter from me.
Hey, Bossman's supported you, Little B, and Little B is UK based as well.
Yeah. I'm just about to leave.
And so is Flying Monkeys from the UK.
We like people from the UK. We like people from America. We like people from Canada. We like people from anywhere.
Oh, well, this is it, Cheery Giggles. I mean, we just get in the one, and the number of thumbs up way outweighs the thumbs down, but he who shall not be named is like got triple thumbs down to what he has thumbs up.
Even if you have more thumbs down, it's still positives for your channel. It doesn't matter. It's just
well, this is it. Same as I was saying. I think
it's a thumbs down. It's just you.
I mean, like I saw a vlog from someone called Drone Worship. Is it? And he actually screen shared the analytics. And you actually, once you're monetized and whatever, you get paid more for thumbs down than you do thumbs up.
Yeah.
Come on, shitty ass.
All right, I'm laughing at what Flying Monkey. Oh, he's settled down a little bit now because you don't want to go out in the rain, Benny.
Get off.
So, you see, the thing is, with the certain mentioned pussy, it doesn't meow. You know, you can hear, you know, like a normal cat meows, he doesn't. So his way of letting you know is he scratches at things. So even when he wants to come in, he scratches at the door, whereas others meow at the door to come in. He doesn't.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He does meow occasionally, but it's not very often. Well, when I say meow, he sort of makes a noise.
Well, Well, what you heard from my cat this morning, that's the loudest she gets.
But yeah, out of the three, Lucy is the one that's the loudest. She meows the loudest.
No.
You're done now.
Are you drunk now?
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's lay there as if to say, that's better. Oh dear me.
I'm going back to sleep.
Gonna pick Grandad up soon.
Well, it's the normal case of when they're that age, the only thing they do is poop, sick, and pee.
Yeah, very much.
And yeah, same as you say, you don't have to let it bother you. You know, it is what it is, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as they say, you can't please everybody all the time.
No. It's hard enough to please myself, let alone everyone else.
I'm surprised we've not got any Bella Bing Bong this.
Cool, I wish I had a video that had that many thumbs up.
I will say I don't think I've ever had a video that's had that many thumbs up.
No, have I? Never. And I've been on YouTube over 2 years.
Oh, wow. You haven't been on that long, have you?
I've been on nearly 2.5 years on YouTube, actually making videos. But I've been on it longer than that, but actually making videos just over 2 years.
Well, you see it like Chris. I mean, he was on YouTube for years, but never bothered hardly with it. You know, posted the occasional video. Yeah. But then sort of once we moved back this way, he picked it up again, and it's and
it's here, and now that's history.
Yeah. So, and the rest is history. Because he did actually, I think one of the very first videos he posted was Benny sitting in the window, and he's sort of looking out the window, and you can hear me sort of talking in the background.
Oh, flying monkeys going on a magical mystery tour.
Oh. Oh, Nick says he's only been posting videos for 3 months. So, I mean, to me, I mean, I wouldn't like to not know where I'm going, if you know what I mean. You know, I mean,
I like to know where I've been.
I'm sort of person. I like to plan for these things, and are we going somewhere where it's warm, or and I need summer clothes, or are we going somewhere where it's cold and I need jumpers, etc.
Yeah.
So.
It's only a few weeks before you go away, isn't there?
Pardon?
It's only a few weeks before you go away.
It's second week in August.
Yeah, not long.
But before then, you've got your Birmingham trip, haven't you?
Oh yes, it's the Birmingham meetup next Saturday.
Big getaway.
Oh, is it?
Big hideaway.
Isn't it?
Hey, Kate's here.
Morning, Kate, my gorgeous, lovely Irish bonny lass. Yeah, I dare. Vicky, can you close your ears just for 2 seconds?
No.
No. Damn, I wants to say no. Well, I at the moment have 3 women in my life, so I'm sorry, Vicky. You're number 1 though, Vicky. It's all right, don't panic.
Thanks.
And they're all here in the chat today. It's you, Vicky, it's Kate, and it's Emily. So I'm lucky. There's 3 of them, Morning.
Good morning.
How's the little monster this morning? Oh,
she's munching jam on toast.
Jam in toast. So she's quietish because she's stuffing her face.
Yeah.
It won't last long though, will it?
Definitely not. It'll probably be about another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
She has devoured most of it.
Playing aeroplanes.
Of herself, God love her.
How you feeling this morning?
Oh,
really sharp cough.
I'm gonna say I've been.
So I have 4 women in my life. Sorry, and 5 if you include Jeanette. I have 5.
Oh.
Do you know this kept me up last night, Adam? I'm not actually willing to share anymore.
Okay, you can be my under. Okay, sorry, Vicky. It's time to divorce.
That's okay. I'm
No.
sure Adam's favorite.
Well, no, you see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't mind Vicky.
Oh, you can. Okay. Oh, so it's a 3. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind a bit of bigamy. It's okay. You know.
Flying monkey because he thinks
me and Vicky made a pact.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
else.
Do you think you could handle me though? That's the thing.
I don't.
The thing is, the first thing we're doing is taking that bloody cat out of that basket.
Out of the thing in the. Yeah.
Oh no, I love it. It's cool.
Mary Giggle says, "Sharing this caring, Kate. Don't be greedy."
I agree. I'm so sorry. I'm willing to share with Vicky if that
There's
counts.
lots of me to go round.
I was just gonna say, I've got enough on with the one I've got. We have to laying in the mall. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and you're one of them though, Emily. So you know.
Oh dear.
Yeah. See, the thing is, it's not a matter of whether we can handle you, Adam. It's a matter of I don't think he could handle the 2 of us.
No.
Oh, I think
Culture shock.
I could. I'd like to try anyway.
Oh.
Good girl.
And the panel goes quiet.
Yeah.
Like tumbleweed.
and little Amelia's having a little snack.
Oh, she's so pretty. Remember when they were that little and quiet, Kate?
I know. Like I envy those moments. I'm jealous. Mine's crazy.
I can give them back so they're all right.
Right.
But you see, the thing is, you never. Sorry, go ahead.
Grandma's babysitting while Mummy and Daddy get tattoos.
Oh. See, whenever she was that age, I was wishing that she was this age so that I could like run around and play with her. She's just crazy. There's more of a chance you coming out of playing with her with a black eye.
What time do you call this?
Hello.
What time do you call this?
I sent you, Ian.
He said he didn't get to bed till 5 a.m.
I didn't. And I was talking to Vicky. We were having a bit of a conversation, wasn't we, Vic?
Yes,
was that last night? So you're aware of developments?
Tiny bits, yeah. I'll speak to you properly about it later, do you know?
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
A retro production.
Bubble ahead. When there's moonlight and music.
Did you notice who just went live?
Did I?
Did you?
No.
The one we were speaking of.
Oh.
Isn't that sus?
It's a mystery.
Oh, right. Okay, right. Now I'm with you.
By any chance, was it at exactly 10:57?
You think so? Yep.
Get your blood.
Oh well.
Yeah, the alias.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Get your big bum in.
No!
You dare be rude to me, Mrs. Joy.
I know.
So yes, there's quite a bit to tell.
I was not even supported to that one, so.
Yeah, and you staying where you are today, Mr. Ian?
Am I?
Yes.
What does that mean to me?
What we was talking about the other day.
I'm not getting you pregnant again, am I?
No.
Is that why you didn't want me to come on today? Is that?
I love it when she gets demanding like this.
Yes, I get my way. I am Midnight Raven. How are you?
Hi, Raven.
Hi, Raven.
Yeah, Raven's just
says, am I missing something?
Raven was
Not
just
really.
Now she's not.
I'm not gonna watch the chat.
Nothing of any consequence, anyway.
Yeah. Did you still go on after I went off your panel there, Adam, yesterday?
Only for a little while longer, not long. I finished at just about midnight in the UK time because I was so tired.
Yeah, well, you were young. What's that?
My phone died before it ended.
I was in bed then.
Yeah.
It was actually really, really funny. Bray Wyatt was there.
I know you're on about.
Oh, do we? He does though.
Well, we managed to shut Peanut Gaming up again because he was being so rude again. He was trying it on with Midnight Raven and all sorts.
Well, who's he not tried it on with?
Exactly.
I'm going to say, let's be honest. Who's he not tried it on with?
He keeps upsetting the ladies at the moment. He says the wrong things. He doesn't realise he said the wrong thing until it's too late.
Well, this is it. So DJing, you've got to sort Peanuts Gaming out. Is hitting on all the ladies.
Should you give him a headbutt as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear.
That was awkward, man. I usually have my phone right on the laptop. So when that happened in Alchemy on Wednesday night, I totally forgot about my phone being there. Then I realised 10 minutes after dragging the guy out the club that I was still live streaming. bit awkward. It got deleted anyway.
Hey, he should have saved it to show it to us.
You think if you'd have posted it onto YouTube, it'd have probably gone viral.
It's the copyright on it, isn't it? It's the music of Facebook. I always get done for it. That's why it ends like it does.
Yeah.
So I always delete them straight after. There was a few people in saying, Ian, calm down. I was like, no. He deserves what he's going to get. Just a shame that Sophie works with him.
Sophie works with him?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Makes it worse, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
He's been coming in for a few weeks. He's one of these guys. Sophie was on a ballot. She said when he speaks to the customers on the phone at work, he likes to line them up more than help them out. And he comes
so he's a bit of an
idiot. But if you see the size of him, he's literally no bigger than 5 foot. I'm 6'4". I tower over the guy. Right, and it was like, well, why are you starting with me for when it's easy that I'm gonna like lamp you out of here in a minute. He was giving me a karaoke request, and he put on one of them. After the England game had actually lost, saying, "I want to sing Three Lions or Else." I just threw it to one side, and then he come up 10 minutes later. Written another slip out, and as I went like that to grab it, he pushed me out the way and went like that right in front of Sophie's face. And that was enough for me.
Yeah. Midnight Raven say well, you see, we're all getting the one.
Yeah, we know who it is.
I've been getting the one now for about 2 months.
But yeah, it's like every live stream I do now, we're just getting the one. I mean, even Chris got just one on one of his drone videos as well.
It's I've got one of mine, which is me Silver Jubilee one. There's 308 likes, and then there's something like 9 or 10 dislikes on it. I don't know where they've come from either.
Oh well.
I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to go make another coffee.
Have fun.
If it in his posh glass mug.
Glass.
In my tumbler.
I bet Terry, shut up now. And we should talk now.
But yeah, I mean, it's obvious that the same person going around doing the rounds, just giving one thumbs down to everyone. So
yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it?
You know, it's
sad.
You know, it is what it is.
Like Joy said, must have anything better to do.
Not Bella.
Yeah.
Hey, Bella.
We were just asking where you was. So yeah, but you know, same as I said, you know, it is what it is. Do we look bothered? No.
No.
Didn't give us stuff.
Doesn't bother me. I noticed Vicky, you was very quiet last night on a certain live stream.
Yeah. Still going through some stuff.
Yeah, so you were mentioned in it.
Oh.
Hiya, Bella.
Yeah, I'm a bit more organised today. I've stuck it on my tripod.
That sounds a bit rude, eh, Bella?
You look stunning this morning, Bella.
Huh?
You look stunning this morning.
She always does.
I mean, like, she just looks brighter.
I had washed.
We had rain last night, so she's had a wash this morning.
Yeah, conserving water.
So what's happened?
Well, if you hang about after the live stream, Bella, if you can hang about that long, I'll fill everybody in on.
Yeah.
You know what's transpired.
Okay.
But I think Bella's got a good idea at what as to the subject matter.
Yeah.
Bella, got on the subject completely. Did you see how much rain we had last night and this morning?
Well, funny thing is, Ian, we haven't had the rain until.
Oh my Lord, it's cold here.
Yeah,
we didn't have the rain last night. When we got up at 6 a.m. this morning, it was dry as a bone. But then about 8, half 8, 9 o'clock, it's absolutely poured it down. We haven't actually had the rain till this morning.
There's a video just down the road from Capita 02, which is Preston Brook, and at the bottom of there is completely flooded, and it's probably halfway up the car's wheel. Cars are driving through it.
Midnight Raven says they haven't had any rain, and Nick says they haven't had any rain. So it's probably coming to a place near you very, very soon.
Come on.
Hey, Sharon.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so here it's poured rain, actually poured rain, and before that the grass was like straw. It's gone all brown. All the grass in our gardens.
Does that mean you're not straw?
On the estate, it's all brown, and it pours the rain. So who comes around this morning? The grass cutters.
It's been like that, right, dear Bella. You know, I mean, the part where Chris filmed his drone video, you could see from the, you know, the footage that all the grass is all brown and whatever.
Yeah.
And, Sharon says it's Mum's birthday on Friday the 15th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Sharon's mum.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And, Nick, this is directed at DJ Ian. Nick was an DJI Inspire yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he got it for bargain money as well.
He got what?
The DJI Inspire.
What's that?
An expensive drone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all that expensive considering how much they are brand new, but it was local to him as well. Well, this is the thing. After Nick was messaging Chris, he went on I don't know what it was anyway. But somebody was willing to swap. He wanted to swap the Inspire for the Phantom 4. Now, obviously, you know, Chris has got the Phantom 4, but he says, you know, the only downside of it was that he wanted Chris to go to them in Wales.
Yeah,
Oh my.
You know, but they was willing to give him the.
It sounds dead loud, this. I don't know what's going on.
It's Kate.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kate. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say good morning, Bella. Looking very glamorous this morning.
Yeah, so there was sort of a bit.
You know, I kept dropping the laptop yesterday, my iPad.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, what am I going to do? So I stuck it on the thing, Adam. I stuck it on a tripod today, and it works better.
Yay!
Both hands free. Look, woo!
Yeah. Oh, hands free.
But yeah, this bloke or whatever that Chris were conversing, he lives in Wales, and he actually wanted Chris to go to Wales to do the swap, and you know, Chris sort of messaged him back, and he says, "Well, you know, do you realise Wales is about 4 or 5 hours away from me?"
Yeah.
You know, and Chris says, "Well, look," he says, "I'm willing to meet halfway." So I don't know whether he's heard anything back from him or not, but
because we're about an hour and a half from Wales.
Yeah, it depends where about in Wales he is. If he's South Wales, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you see, same as I say, I know they were sort of messaging one another, and Chris sort of said to him, "Well, I've got the DJI 4, but he just basically wanted to do a straight swap." And he said, "But the only problem is I'm in Wales."
Now. So say if he's Anglesey, he's 3 hours away if it's Anglesey way.
Well, this is it, yeah. I mean,
Emily's tempting us again. Yesterday, sausage sandwiches. The day before was bacon sandwiches. Today is cheese on toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, funny thing is, I've had toast with some of that cream cheese on it, but I like the is it onion and chives? I think I have on mine.
I've had the toast with the thing that you all hate that I love, but never mind.
I would have had that with you, Adam, because I love it too.
Oh,
yeah.
Midnight Raven's going out for lunch in an hour.
Ooh. Guess where I'm going for lunch?
Kitchen.
Maybe.
Nick says he was lucky. The guy that was selling the drone that he's bought was only 4 miles away. I mean, that's ideal.
Yeah. Lunch with the partner.
Yes. Well, I'll be all right having lunch with mine. I don't know where the heck he is today.
Baby.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Where's baby?
That is Pixie's friend that he used to go to school with, Joy. And that is baby Amelia.
Yeah, but where is she? Is she
just up the road from us?
Because you said yesterday you were looking after the baby.
No, they were coming to visit, but obviously with me cold and everything, I didn't want little Amelia catching the cold, and Chris was it as well. So
I didn't know you were looking after Chris.
I watched that video of yours yesterday, Ian, and I thought you were walking through the woody part between here and Birchwood. You know that wood all around between here and Birch. I thought you were in there because it looks exactly the same.
It's literally just on the back. I got raided on that live stream, Bella, by 2 women, right, claiming to be pregnant. They are. One's like Canadian and one's Sheffield.
Yeah,
I got amused.
If on the thing where he goes up to the bear traps, and Vicky sort of made the quip, "Oh, is that for your ex?" And Sharon says picking a little doggy up from the animal hospital today. She says, if you've not checked out my channel, I've had a lot going on with my little Havanese. I don't think I've heard of that breed. It's been a rough few days, but I'm super excited to have my baby back today. Oh, Sharon says, like number 13.
You get so attached to him. I can't imagine losing my test.
Oh, don't. I don't want to think about it.
I can't even bear it.
That's not bad, that, Nick.
Yeah, it is. Even Chris says, he says, wow, he says, you got a good price there.
Yeah.
You've got extras that come with it as well.
Wow.
You always like a few extras, don't you, Nick? Bonus content.
But yeah, same as Sharon says, isn't it spooky? Like number 13 on Friday the 13th.
Spooky.
Oh. She says, yeah, they are bred for Cuban royalty. Most loyal dog is a purebred.
Yeah, we know you do, Nick. You do.
Oh dear. Midnight Raven says he had some making up to do. I went to work yesterday at 2 and was meant to be home at 10, but he had a fire engine and drama at work. Oh dear.
So to stay awake, she came onto my live stream, and it was very nice having you there, Raven. Thank you for joining and coming up on the panel.
Yeah, it was fun.
She says you helped to stay awake.
Well, I think whatever. I don't think anything. You couldn't. I was the one who was falling asleep on my live stream. It went mad. It was chaos, wasn't it, Vicky?
It was chaos.
But it was hilarious. It was so much fun, though. But it was chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Sharon says, when I went, when beat 13th thumbs up, she says I was doing that noise to myself.
I was just running the bath last night and it popped up on the iPad that you've gone live. So I just come in and said, hello, I'm having a bath and wing.
I know. Bella binged and she bonged.
Oh, yeah.
See, I was sort of in and out because Chris decided to go out late on the drone. Yeah. So just as Bossman was starting, Chris had sort of just come back from flying the drone, sort of. So that's why I was in and out.
Yeah.
I Emma, and if you were wondering, Emma McCullum is DJ M Films' wife, the one that sings beautifully.
Oh man, yeah.
So
I highlighted to watch her videos.
Yeah, I sort of didn't connect the dots yesterday. I mean, I am a bit slow on the uptake, sort of thing. I did.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
Can't help it.
I mean, you see, I was on about the Illuminatum yesterday. I told Joy, and she knew what you were talking. I hadn't got a clue.
Yeah. Well, we were doing a bit of Never Have I Ever last night, so that was quite funny.
That was really good fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love things like that and quizzes and games like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Sharon says she's originally from Melbourne in Australia. Live about 45 minutes from James Cox.
Oh.
Wow.
Can you go around there now, film him, and so we can all talk to him? Hello, James.
Emma said she posted a new one last night. Oh. Well, that's something we've got in common, Emma, because my husband does my editing too.
I need help with editing.
I wish I had someone to do my editing. It's not fair.
And Nick says it's spoke too soon because it's raining. Told you it were coming your way, Nick.
We've got a beautiful sunny day outside. No rain forecast here. It's lovely here down in the southeast.
We see, the thing is, Sharon, next weekend we are having a UK YouTube meetup in Birmingham, in the UK.
Your colour going with you?
They're hitting Birmingham.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were originally not going to take Callum because they were going to go out night clubbing, but now they're taking.
Oh, yeah, right. It gets to 10 o'clock and I'm absolutely cream crackered.
You can see me and Jeanette boogieing the night away, can't you?
Yeah, we were sat there going like this. That's about the, you know, that's about all we can do, me and Bella.
Sorry, darling.
But yes, yes, Callum's coming with us, whether he likes it or not. But I had to laugh, Joy. We had this thing come through yesterday, and it's like, you know, the roadway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're coming to do, it says pavement resurfacing. So Callum was reading it when he came home from work, and it says late July, August time. So only thing our Callum said were, it's not going to affect internet, is it? That were all he could say. You know, we were reading it. It's not going to affect internet, is it?
Well, you know he's going to be bored out of his head and paid it arse for you.
Sharon says she often gets asked if she's from, if her accent's the British accent. Oh, yeah, yeah. The more the merrier, Emma. You know, it's same as I say, we've sort of been, we chose Birmingham as a central part to everybody, you know, from the UK. I think it's about 2.5 hours away from us. Equinox has come in, and
I was going to say Nick's going, isn't he?
Yeah, we've got Bella's coming as well.
Have you found somewhere to meet up, or you just meet?
Yeah, we're actually meeting at the ball ring at 12 midday.
Yeah, they're going to do a bit of bullfighting.
Yeah, we
actually have got their red cloths ready.
We see what it is. We've said the ball ring because 1 or 2 people are coming on the train.
Me.
And the train station is right at the side of the ball ring.
Never been to Birmingham, so.
Sharon says, "Are you going to do a live? Are you going to do a live for that?" Well, we hoping sort of to do one mass live stream, and then sort of do individuals on. You know, I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Sort of, you know, I mean, we probably go live on Gail's and go live on mine and go live on Pixie's or
you got an internet signal there. That's just stuff.
You see, the thing is on my phone, because I don't sort of use it for the internet exactly, only when I'm at home, you know, with Wi-Fi. I don't have mobile data, you see. To me, it's a waste of money because I don't use it other than when I'm in arts.
Yeah.
And Emily said that anybody that wants meeting off the train, well, it's for you.
Again.
Hello. Anyone home?
Hello.
Hello again.
I'll just mute Joy a minute.
It'll be her mother again, I expect.
See all that what you're doing now. I probably could get onto a live stream. I would had no idea how to invite people, no idea how to mute people. I just haven't got.
If you go live, if you start off and go live off your mobile, you can't invite other people on. You can only do that from a laptop.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you have got a desktop PC, haven't you, Bella? Well, if you want one day, you know, if you decide to go live, or you want me to walk you through how to set it all up and everything, I mean, I'll do it sort of.
You've got about 9 hours. That's how long you take.
Bella, I have somewhere on my channel got a video of how to set up and do a Google Hangouts.
Yeah, Chris has as well. He's got a tutorial.
I'll go through them.
But yeah, I mean, sort of as I keep going back to, I mean, the very first live stream I did, it took me about an hour.
Yeah.
But it's like second nature now.
Yeah.
But it is a lot more difficult to add people onto the panel if you're on an iPad like you're on now.
Yeah.
And you can't do it via your phone either. It's got to be a laptop or a desktop PC, you know.
My
why won't they let you do it on your phone?
Old, it's not. I mean, my camera's not bad, but it's
I
an
don't know.
old desktop.
Say that again, Ian.
So why won't they allow you to do it on your phone?
Because Google Hangouts doesn't work on your phone.
Oh right, okay.
But you can join someone's live stream through your mobile. But you can't actually host it. You can't host it from your mobile.
Yeah.
Crap, innit?
But you can go live from your mobile, but it's
Yeah.
not. But it's not as a Google Hangouts. It's as a YouTube.
Just
live
YouTube.
stream.
That's all I done the other day. Was on the Osmo. Went live through YouTube.
Yeah.
And the Osmo, like.
Yeah, Sharon says once you learn it, it's like yeah, it is. Same as
riding a bike.
The very first one I did, you know, I were ringing Chris up, and you know, he sort of told, you know, he sort of taught me through it before he actually went out because he was at the football match, and the minute he went out through the door, it went out, and I hadn't got a clue. I thought, now what did he tell me to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm there on my phone on Google Hangouts with Gail. She was trying to tell me, and I got sort of I were ringing Chris as well, and took me about an hour. But it's like boom, 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 and I've done it now. You know what I mean?
And now I have to do a 2-minute job.
Does anyone do? I think that's Instagram TV.
It is.
I have heard
I've just set that up on my phone or on the computer, the Instagram TV. I've got one video on it so far.
I was going to say, Bella, don't worry. I can't ride a bike either.
I can ride a bike, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, Nick says to Bella, "Is your train direct, Bella?"
Yeah. No, it's not. It's going to stop at different stations, but I haven't got a. It is going from Warrington to Birmingham.
Yeah,
but it's not direct, non-stop. It's not.
Well, what I think what it means is you ain't got to change halfway, or you ain't got to get off and get on another train. Yeah.
No, I haven't got to change. It goes from Warrington to New Street.
Because that's where it goes, isn't it? Birmingham, New Street.
Sharon says it does like 10 minutes at a time for now, and then it gets deleted unless you download it. So they probably make it long. Yeah, I think there was talk of increasing it to about an hour, I think.
It is. I think that's already happened because you can actually upload longer than 10 minutes if you've.
Yeah, Emily says she can't believe it. Next week, I'm going to say it's sort of been in the planning stages since about February, this meetup. And
it's all going to fall apart because it's not really happening, Emily. It's all a lie. They're not really meeting up. They're not really going to Birmingham. They're all going to Spain on holiday. They've just fooled you all.
I'm just going to follow you on there, Sharon.
I heard it was Benidorm.
Oh, it's
Benidorm as well.
I thought they were just going to Spain. Oh, it's Benidorm.
Hey, Tony.
At least it's not Ibiza.
Mrs. P's going to Benidorm. I'm going to be the new Sticky Vic.
How dare you?
I don't like most of Spain. I like Barcelona.
I've never been to Spain. The only part of Spain my parents have been to is San Sebastian.
Oh wow.
Mallorca for me.
I've just followed you on Insta, Sharon. It says married to Randy. That I think I've got the right one.
I hate Benidorm, Bella.
I don't like it. I like Barcelona's nice.
I
like clean and tidy.
But Benidorm and Ibiza and those sort of places.
I'll be right back, Jeanette.
Not for me.
Okay then. I feel sorry for you, Tony. The dentist is not one of my favourite places either.
I love going to the dentist. So.
Yeah, I have followed you on Instagram, Sharon. So if you get somebody called Jeanette Picketing,
some stranger,
yeah. Mavic Pro Tony says that it'll be like Gummy Bear.
I would love, when they talk on the beauty channels and that, would you have this done and that work done and everything else? If I had the money and I could have anything done, I'd love my teeth done. I'd love nice. I don't mean those stupid Hollywood films.
Yeah.
Teeth.
No.
But just nice, even, straight teeth. I'd like that.
Yeah, I mean, most of the sort of celebrities nowadays have the veneers, don't they? If you know what I mean.
But some of them look so forced, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, it's like Joey Essex, and I mean, have you? Well, Ian knows what I'm talking about. The Real Housewives of Cheshire.
Yep, she has her own in a door in the back of her house.
Tanya is like Shergar. You know,
a dead racehorse.
You know,
like a dead racehorse.
You know, she's. I mean, there's teeth, and then there's teeth.
Absolutely, stupid looking.
Yeah, but you Google Tanya Bardsley at Real Housewives of Cheshire. She just looks like Shergar, to be quite honest. I mean, she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, Bella.
Yeah.
But the teeth are teeth.
False.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's basically what she has. She has
long ago.
Pardon?
She had a boob explode on her not so long ago.
Yeah, because on the last series, she was saying, because Dawn was, both two of her eldest daughters wanted, you know.
Darby's had them done.
One up, yeah, but I think the one that's had them done did it because she'd got one bigger than the other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's very true, Darby. I was at Dawn's about 3 weeks after having it done. She had this like palabrado. She showed me.
But yeah, I know, because you see, and that why Tanya was so what's it about it, because she'd had all these problems with hers, you know, and I think that's why she was so opposed to it, because when all's said and done, they are still young to be having breast enlargements.
I've never seen the program.
Darby, to be honest, I've seen what Darby looks like now. You would not say the fake. Whoever's done them for it, they've done a really good job with them, to be honest. They're not round and horrible and fake looking.
You know, like
balloons.
What were I thinking? Everest.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a good way to put it.
They're nicely done, and I'll Darby has got them done. So, not like I've looked, I promise I haven't looked. Nicely done.
But yeah, it's a case of, you know, how can I put it? I'm all for it. Let's say, for instance, a person has had breast cancer and had to have one of the breasts removed.
Yeah, then reconstruct.
I mean, then you know, but I don't think that you should have it done just for the sake of having it done.
Yeah.
No.
I want what done?
Yeah, have it all done.
And that breast and that tummy tuck and that liposuction and that.
Well, yeah, but you know, I mean, it's. I mean, me and Joy have had this conversation before about, you know, like I've had the weight loss surgery. Joy was my size, but done it without the surgery.
Yeah.
And then
but we've had this sort of conversation. If I'd have known what I know now and the consequences, you know, they do tell you about the access scheme, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. But they don't tell you all the things that come with it, if you know what I mean. Like, I get a lot of sores because of the access skin.
Oh, right, yes.
I've seen what Cherry's put.
A glow in the dark. But, you know, I mean, same as I say, I was told, and this came from the team that did the operation, you must keep going back to the doctor, she says, and when you get down to your ideal weight, she says they will offer you an operation to get shut of the excess skin, because it's not cosmetic, it's health reasons. Because I get a lot of underneath my boobs and round my groin area because of the excess skin.
Yeah.
you know how hot it's been just lately.
Yeah, it must be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just the fact that excess skin hasn't got nowhere to go, so it's just like chafing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Michael's got that.
Will it eventually shrink down?
No.
Well, you think I've lost 10 stone, Bella. So when you put weight on, your skin stretches, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So when you lose the weight, it shrinks, but it just droops. Yeah.
As Jeanette's seen with mine, isn't it? It's just
Michael, a lad, he's lost. I'm sure he lost 10 stone. I think he said to me the other day. His partner, or his wife now, does venue dressing. She was at St Michael's Club last week, and he showed me he's got a scar from his stomach here right around, and he said he's going to get his sides done yet on it. But it's all just very. It's like he's been in the bath for too long. Just a very because he's lost so much of it.
See, another thing as well. I've got this as well. You see.
Yeah.
Bingo
wins.
To say.
But you see, let's say, for instance, I won the lotto tonight or tomorrow. I would consider having the skin removed. I mean, I wouldn't have anything else done. I mean, I might touch the boobs up a little bit.
Pick them up.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's same with your boobs. Once you lose the weight, they just.
I've always said I want to do a bungee jump because halfway down they'll be up where they were 20 years ago.
What you have to do is get a thing and pull them right round each other and think it on and you put it up.
But you know what I mean? If sort of I won, you know, a substantial amount of money. You know,
that's what I think I'd be done. That's having it all done.
Yeah, I'd have the bingo wings done. I mean, something done with this, you know. And obviously the, you know, the tummy access skin and whatever, you know.
Sometimes though, even if you haven't been overweight or whatever, I'm overweight. The doctor says I'm well overweight. But I've still got that's still there. I think that's my age.
They told me, Bella, that I had to go down to 13 stone.
Well, you see, officially, Chris is classed as obese as well.
Ridiculous.
You know, I mean, you know, according to the doctors, he is obese.
Yes, same.
Oh no, it's ridiculous.
I mean, he don't look to me. I mean, he don't look fat, you know. But yeah, according, you know, officially, health-wise, is officially obese.
They reckon that I should be somewhere between 8.5 and 9 stone. So she said, so when you can do this and you can get to 8.5 and 9 stone, you'll feel better. I said, yes, I'll get to that and I'll get the other leg the same.
Jay from In Between Us has a YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, you're going to laugh because you know Ivy from next door that came round to adjust a top. She says we got on about it. She's the same. I mean, she's not, you know. And she says, I don't know, her grandson. So they got on about angel wings or, you know. And it says, so does that mean you're going to die, Grandma? So she says, well, what do you mean? He says, well, if you've got angel wings, he says, does that mean you're going to die? You know, and I thought, bless him. I was Mr. P is same as me. He's all bunged up and, you know, but he's plodding along, as we say.
Still better than having it next week, Jeanette.
Well, this is it. I mean, same as I said to Joy, I thought at first it was hay fever, but it's going on way too long for it just to be hay fever.
Yeah.
You know, it don't seem to be clearing up any. But yeah, when Ivy told me, he says, "Does that mean you're going to go to heaven? Are you going to die?" She says, no. She says it's just what we call these bits here under his arms.
Ah.
Yeah, they've been going out.
But yeah, they do.
I've just made a video for that, and it's about that sort of subject. It's about women who really worry, and they do. And when you're part of the beauty community, you can really see it, that women break their heart over things like eyes bagging and down here going, and okay, if you've got the money, because a lot of them are in America and have got husbands have got good jobs and they can do it. Okay, fair enough. If that's what you want to spend your money on, it's your business. But if you can't, and I couldn't afford anything done, what's the point of breaking your heart and living a miserable life? And they live miserable lives because they can't be perfect.
Because that's what society and books tell you, and papers and TV, not the size zero.
I know.
Stunning thingies. You're not worth it, are you?
And the beauty of that is as well is that
it's like that. I think
it's all photoshopped. It's not even real on that.
Well, yeah, Sharon's said that's just aging gracefully. I mean, I look at it this way. I am what I am, whatever, you know what I mean? The only reason I'd have like a tummy tuck or anything like that is because of the excess fat. That's the only reason I'd do it.
Yeah.
It's hard if that went straight.
Yeah. Well, it's hard though, because I mean, like you guys said, like the way today's society is, and like even a couple of people have pointed out to me, like people like to say, well, looks don't matter and this and that and the other thing, but when it comes down to it, for 50% of the population, looks do matter.
Of course they do.
More than 50%.
Yeah. But like for me, like what attracts me to a person is their eyes and their personality. If you can make me laugh and I can, I know.
Hi, Vicky.
Yes,
Vicky.
hubby, I know.
At the end of the day, in my opinion, which I'm allowed to have, it's all vanity, really.
It is.
I mean,
that you're not good enough.
Well, you see, I look at it from this perspective. To me, everybody is beautiful in their own right.
Yeah.
And I know people. You can get to know people, both men and women, and they can be what you call good looking or beautiful or whatever. And when you get to know who they are, that beautiful face becomes not beautiful because you know what's inside them.
Yeah. It is. And it often comes back to you never judge a book by its cover. I mean, you could be beautiful on the outside,
and the inside.
Yeah, and have a heart of stone inside.
Yeah.
But society's not like that, though, is it? We all know that they judge you in 1 second of looking at you. Oh, you're fat, you're useless, you sit there, you do know.
Yeah, well, you see, we had this yesterday. I mean, a certain troll that came in, calling everyone fat and
useless, and
So sort of mine and Chris's response were, well, you're here during the day, so calling kettle black springs to mind.
Yeah.
It's like me. I work 8 hours a day. I work 6 days a week. I go to the gym for sometimes 3 hours a day, and they still look at me as if I'm lazy and don't do all.
Yeah. And the thing is too, like,
I don't do any of those things, and I definitely am lazy.
Well, see, my ex got me, like, I've been talking to Mrs. P about it, but my ex has had me at the end of our relationship, but it's been like 2 years since I've been separated from him now, made me feel to the point of useless as tits on a bowl. Like I was at that point, and it was like, he's like, oh, well, all you do is sit on your ass and wait for everybody to do everything for you. He says, He said, I don't see how you're going to get anywhere in life. Or where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I'm like, you're an ass.
Exactly.
That's being nice.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said Bell End.
You know, it's a case of they think that they can control you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, Vicky, do as you're told. You are my wife.
You know what I mean? I mean, my ex is, you know, nobody will ever love you. No, you know, you're fat, you're ugly, blah, blah, blah. And then 4 weeks later, I met Pixie. So, you know.
Yeah. I know I'll meet someone someday, but
you know,
it's just, you know.
Up yours, mister, because, yes, and it's 100 times what my ex-husband was. I'll tell you that.
I'll either meet someone one day or I won't. It's not the end of the world.
But Jeanette, didn't you know you project your anger of men towards other people?
Oh, yeah. I project my hatred of men.
Yeah. Or just don't go anywhere near Jeanette when she's on a rant.
She knew someone who was supermodel beautiful, but when she spoke, she had a man's deep voice. But you know,
Robbing the man.
I have a supermodel. Look at my supermodel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sophie's beautiful. Sophie is beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
She's beautiful inside and out.
Yes. I don't know what she sees in you, Ian.
It's what Mrs. P and Vicky see in me. I've got
that's too information.
It's the meal ticket, Ian.
Yeah.
It's the meal ticket.
Sharon says to Vicky, you'll meet someone when you least expect it, girl. That's what happened with myself and my husband at the time. We really needed one another. But you see, it's you know, so I've told this Vicky many a time. You know, it'll happen when you least expect it, and
oh yeah, it does.
You'll find your soulmate. You know what I mean?
I never thought.
I think I've got a feeling he's someone who you talk to, Vicky, on the internet, and who's not that far away from you in reality, I believe.
Oh, crimson.
No, you know what?
Crimson.
Steve and I have actually talked about that, and him and I are like really good friends. And
you know what, Vicky?
Yeah,
I don't mind sharing him with you either.
Darren said, look, Ian's lucky. She's
very
full. And Ian told me the other afternoon, he says she really enjoyed when she was on the live stream with us the other day.
She did.
Oh, good.
And Barry went live a bit later on and she was on again.
She did.
That's good.
She enjoyed it that much when she came on my live stream that she actually went with Ian onto
Barry
box. Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Morning, Marisa.
Kate, like, here's the thing. Like, I have to share Crimson with you. Now I've got to share Adam with you because, and I'm married to him, and I'm pregnant with Ian's baby.
Yeah. I know it's complicated, girl, but it's all right.
I was going to say yes.
Freaking end is up.
You got this.
That's complicated.
Anybody watching this will think, oh, it's one of them groups, is it?
Realise that
that's what Birmingham is all about.
New swingers in town.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
When they get to the ball ring, all the men are going to put the car keys in the centre of the ball ring, and everyone's going to stand around, and then everyone's going to go and pick a handful of keys out of the bowl.
Yeah. Terry Giggle says, define beautiful beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Very, very
exactly.
And Sharon says we're all cracking her up.
The only person I feel sorry for at the moment is JCTV because that's just.
Yeah, but I mean, he's beautiful and he's.
No, I wasn't meaning that. I wasn't meaning it because he's got eye problems. He can't see properly, so he wouldn't.
So he just feels for a pulse.
No, that's sort of feels for a pulse.
Yeah, anyone who will pay attention to him. He hasn't tried me yet, thank God.
Nick says he's the king of the swingers, so even Nick's letting some cats out of the bag.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
I know it's not going to be one of them meetups.
I know. We're going to have to go and pick up my husband and granddad. So
okay,
bye.
Bye.
All right, love. Bye.
See you later. But yeah.
But if it was one of them meets, I pity the poor sod who fixed my keys up.
I'm mine and all, Bella. Her a job on the runs.
Baz would go, take her. She's all yours.
And Chris would be, leave me 50p on coffee table and
no, Nick, we do not want to walk like you or talk like you. No.
You know, Chris would be, here, mateys, 50p for your troubles. Don't bring her back, though. It's not no return.
Yeah, exactly. There's no refund.
Try before you buy.
What was that? No refund, no exchange.
Yeah.
You can try before you buy, though. It's the special offer.
Oh,
no.
No.
Look what I found, Adam. I always joke around this thing. It's called a flip-izzy. The kids got it for me. And I say it's a double personality thing because it's a unicorn and a dragon.
Emily says she's one happily Emily right now. Come on then, spill the.
You just made a phone call to a radio station then, if you or is it something you're happy about?
She says she got a maths thing.
Ooh.
It's come from passing the maths.
Well done.
Right.
We've all put in requests for her to do drawings for us.
I'm waiting for my drawing to turn.
You see what Nick's put? It says all this key swapping I might end up with the Bentley. You can keep the wife, flatmate.
Have you told the wife this yet, though, Nick?
It's like, sod wife, I'm having Bentley. I'm off on my pins.
But the problem is, Nick, no one in this community owns a Bentley, so you're stuffed.
Yeah. Oh dear.
You might have to have a Virgin train.
We're more tandem sort of people, really.
No, it hasn't yet, Emily. I'm waiting for the post. It hasn't been yet, Emily. I am waiting.
Or Shanks's pony, Bella. Only the people in the UK know what a Shanks's pony is.
Okay, well, tell me now, because that's not fair. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Knowing Marlo could end up with a three-wheeler.
Independent traders.
It could be. I want to say it might be. It might be Trotters Independent.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And Chris always says if we ever won the lottery, he wants Austin Martin. So
I want a caravan.
If I ever had a vehicle, there was only one vehicle in the whole world I'd want.
Static caravan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If I could have anything, I'd have to be VW split screen camper van in red.
Yes, a splitty.
A splitty?
Yeah. Never have it. That's the only vehicle I'd want in the whole wide world. Nothing else. It's not going to happen. I don't drive, and I don't.
Nick says he always ends up buying things with missing parts. But yeah, I mean, I tell you what, sort of, if we did win the lottery, I mean, I can't drive, but I've always liked Land Rovers, Range Rovers.
Yeah. I like a 4x4, yeah, like a Jeep or something like that.
You know, but same as I keep saying to Chris, if ever we won lottery, I'd buy one, but I'd pay a chauffeur to drive me about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it's the same as I says, why have a dog and bark yourself?
Yeah, just pay Chris to drive you around.
Oh, the Ravens as a Porsche 911.
Oh.
I want a 1967 Mustang.
Oh, what I'd really like is a DeLorean, but I don't think I'll have a time machine because I don't think Michael J. Fox will let me have it. So.
No, I actually saw the actual
car to look at was do you remember the Jensen Interceptor?
I can sort of remember it, yeah.
Got a big glass back. I used to love that. And then I had a full Capri. Remember the Capris?
Oh yeah, like what Alfie had in EastEnders.
Yeah. I just like them old cars, really. I'm not a car person.
Equinox says, I've always said to Mrs. Equinox, I'm not the complete idiot. I've got parts missing.
Gosh.
But, you know, I mean, same as I say.
What? Really, Ian?
Yes.
What kind are those ones?
Crunchy caramel.
Okay, you know what? See?
See now, Vicky's waving a finger at you now as well.
Don't you have them, Vicky?
What's that? No.
You don't have them?
We have them sometimes, but they end up discontinuing them. Like we have the crispy ones, the peanut, the pretzel ones, the regular ones.
These are limited edition.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Chopper's in the house.
Hey, Choppers.
Hello, Chopper.
But they had like
Nick says that I think he's referring to the Capri. He says I had one of those. I had the 2.18 special.
Oh.
And Cheery Giggle says she knows what shag means.
Yep.
Do you know what shag pile though is?
I don't know what shag means.
Trust you to pipe up. Trust you to pipe
I don't believe a word
of it. I was going to say he could go on Mastermind and it be his speciality.
Yeah.
I know what that means.
Can you imagine? There's Ian from Cheshire and his speciality is shagging.
Apparently he's got pregnant women in every country.
He just has to wink at them and it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever got that show out there. It's called Give Me a Break. It was an old show with like a black housewife with a white family. And there was an episode that they had though. This young girl kissed her boyfriend.
A young girl kissed her boyfriend.
No, but wait, apparently she thought she got pregnant from kissing him. And she was panicking and freaking out. And I'm like, dude, like you really need to educate these people.
And Chopper's Rule says Shagwell by name and Shagwell by nature.
Did you say the other day you don't get Pringles, Vicky? Were you saying you don't get Pringles?
What? We get Pringles, but there's certain flavors that you guys have out there that we don't get here, and there's ones here that you guys don't get out there. Like we have extreme dill pickle and extreme this and whatever, but it was the Texas barbecue or whatever it was. We don't get that out here. Adam's got
really miffed off with Pringles at the minute. We went shopping today. I remember Pringles used to be £1 a tub. They were £2.50 in Asda yesterday.
Ridiculous.
Oh my gosh! That's
can I just interrupt and say to Bella, I love that teapot that you've got on top of your microwave.
It's a little 1 cup thing. No, it's just a little 1 cup.
Oh, that's cute.
It'll come with different tea and chocolate and stuff in it. For Mother's Day one year, my kids got it.
Emily, just had to say that one, didn't she?
Unfortunately, Emily, your thing hasn't turned up yet.
I have to get Emily my address so she can send me my picture when she's done.
Yeah, Chopper says he's eating honey barbecue chips.
See, we don't have that here either. See. Yeah, but see, there's chocolate that you guys have out there, like different flavors. Like even in the States, like we have maybe like 4 or 5 different kinds of Pop-Tarts. In the States, they have like 10, 12 different kinds or more of Pop-Tarts. Cereals, they got like 30, 40 different flavors of like one brand of cereal and stuff like that. So yeah, it's crazy. But
There's that too.
Apparently, they said though, I was talking to somebody about like your chocolate out in England and stuff like that. Apparently, it's more pure than what we have out here, so that's why it tastes better.
Yeah. Sharon has said, "Oh, the only chips she can eat is low carb pork rinds." Well, in England, we call them pork scratchings.
We do.
Yeah, yeah, I love those actually. They're really good.
Yeah. He says they're not too bad, but he loves hot chili. Oh, I couldn't eat. Oh.
What is it?
Hot chili chips.
No, I don't like that. Chili. I don't like too hot chili.
No.
I like cheesy chips.
Yeah.
You see, that's what usually happens here, Sharon. We get on to thing. I mean, DJ Ian is well known for bringing the chocolate out, you see. So it makes everybody hungry. And then we go on to food and everybody saying, "Oh, you're making me hungry. I want some of this and I want some of that." And it usually gets down to food somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
And then everybody's saying, "Oh, you know, you're making me hungry."
Yeah. We have about 20 different subjects we talk about by the time we're done the live.
Sharon says they call them pork crackles.
Oh. Where is Sharon?
She's Australian.
Oh,
but
right.
She lives near James, she says.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh. My favourite is the tuck biscuits with a tub of Philly cheese. You see, I like the tuck biscuits with the cheese, you know, the sandwich tucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sort of before my weight loss surgery, I could sit and it's like, you know, when you're eating biscuits, you know, I'll just have one more.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm like that with a bag of Doritos, I just start and I can't stop.
Oh yeah, and crisp pipes in ham salad. Oh
yeah.
He had a cheese salad yesterday and he's having a ham salad today.
Do you guys have smart food out there?
Do we have what food?
Smart food. It's like popcorn.
We have popcorn.
But we call it it's a special brand, but it's called Smart Food. They have like white cheddar flavor. You
can get all different flavors of popcorn.
Yeah.
I like the butter kiss toffee popcorn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But we have, it's got like, there's cheddar and caramel, there's Gouda and chive, and there's like, it's a lot of good flavors.
You see, Sharon says here in the States they call biscuits cookies, and in Australia we call them biscuits. Well, you see, in the UK they call them biscuits too, but
a cookie
and cookies as well, depending what you buy.
A cookie. We have cookies, but it's a Pacific biscuit. A cookie is a specific type of biscuit.
Well, you see. I mean, like on my, you know, I mean, I class the cookies as these big things. You know what I mean?
Unless you buy the Maryland cookies, which are smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Lolly candies in the States, so hard to get to know the different names of things. But when you've lived your life 25 years, well, you see, this is it. I mean, like June Gold, for instance, she originates from just up the road from Leeds, and she's lived in the States for 30 years. And basically, we got on about a Torah suet, which we have in the UK. And she says, you know, I've lived here in the States 30 years, and for love nor money, I cannot get hands on any.
Oh, wow. That's right. I remember you mentioning that.
Probably can get some sort of suet, but it wouldn't be a Torah.
Yeah. She says, you know, she always used to cook with the Torah suet, you know, steak and kidney puddings and all this, that and other. But she says, I've never found any, basically, in the States that sort of meets the requirements as the Torah suet.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's same as I say. I mean, here in the UK, what the Americans call chips, we call them crisps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
see, yeah, like we call them potato chips, you call them crisps. But when we talk about fish and chips out here,
fries.
chips is French fries, right?
Yeah.
And I got one the other day. I'll have to send you the picture of what we get compared to what you guys get out there. The size of fish you guys get out there is like this big, and you know, you get the mushy peas with it, you get fries with it, everything else, right? Or chips. But here, my piece of fish was like this big. And this is in a pub, like a pub restaurant that serves all British food.
You don't do small fish, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
I mean,
I wish.
Our chippy, I mean, what they call a small fish is like this. You know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
You know, you ask for a small fish and you get one like size of a whale.
Yeah, exactly. Well, BTD got on one of James's live thons. He went and got some fish and chips and mushy peas, and the fish like was over top of all the fries, and it was just great big. It was like this big, and it was like super thick. And I'm like, out here it's half that. It's like this big. Like we're starving for fish or something.
Sharon says they call thongs flip flops.
Yeah,
and the thong to them is the G-string. Well, you see, a flip flop is something that you wear on your feet, and a G-string is something that is like a cheese grater up your bum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hiya, Gail. She says to Vicky, "Do you like a chip butty?"
Oh, morning, Gail.
I've never had one.
It's basically chips in a sandwich.
Yeah, I've never had one. No.
French fry sandwich.
See, that's what I'm saying. I live in like, you know, the middle of nowhere.
The next time you have chips, butter some bread with it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Chris has said whoever gave the dislike is an immature womble. We've sort of broached on that subject already.
Hot womble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharon says, she says, I so miss fish and chips from Australia. No one makes them like they do.
Yeah.
Grilled flake, everything here in the States is fried and battered.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, same as Vicky was saying, here in the UK, I mean, even a mini fish is like a whopper.
Yeah, exactly. See, I don't know. Let's see if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Hold on.
Yeah, it's focusing, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look at see that? That's the size of the fish. That's it.
No, ours is bigger than that.
That's just a minnow here in the UK. That size.
Child's portion.
Yeah, exactly.
A fish nugget.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Chopper says he's got a pair of size 14 flip flops. The kids call them surf skis.
I'll tell you something else about up here that I really noticed. When you ask for fish and chips, it's just fish and chips. Down south, you can get cod and chips, rock and chips, skate and chips, haddock and chips. But up here, it just says fish and chips.
Yeah. Well, here we can get.
Come up.
We get perch, haddock, sole, cod, whatever. You know, I tried perch. I find it too fishy for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do. Yeah, smelt is another one. I can't handle the smell of smelt. It is way too strong when you're cooking it and everything else. But it's just. But I like haddock. I like sole. I like salmon. Salmon's awesome. But yeah.
Now you see, the thing is, Chris likes fish and chips, but he won't go near tuna or salmon.
Really?
I don't like that. I don't like salmon. I don't mind tuna, but I don't like salmon.
Yeah, it's salmon's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like sort of cod and haddock. You know, like steaky kind of fish.
Yeah.
Not flaky fish, more steaky kind of fish. I like that.
Oh yeah.
I like trout.
So Chris says for the Euro Millions tonight, there's 13 guaranteed UK millionaires tonight. So you never know, I might be one of them.
Oh, there you go.
You can buy us a chip batty next Saturday.
I was about to say Benidorm after all.
Hey, don't worry, Bella. If we win the or if we one of the UK millionaires, it'll be the Ritz.
Yeah, that's it.
Chopper says, yeah, flake is not bad if cooked properly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like trout. I like rainbow trout. That's really good.
How do, Chris?
You knew we were referring to then. Chris put "how do, baby maker," and I says, "Oh, I says he knew who we were referring to then."
I know what Chris is like.
He says he uses that for bait when he goes fishing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh dear, we always seem to get onto the subject of food.
I know. That's because Ian's always eating.
That's it. And as they said before, sharing is caring, Ian.
What I'll do, I'll put into Jeanette's Facebook group now what I made for tea last night.
Oh.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll just post it in there.
Yes, yes, Chris, we are aware. Tucker and Benny have been in since this morning, but the other madam is still out.
Yeah. So Jeanette, can you hear me better now with my headphones in?
Yeah, yeah.
Sound clearer.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because I bought them when I went out grocery shopping the other day. We have a place here called Giant Tiger, and it's like a bargain store, but it has groceries and clothing and little bits of everything, right? It's almost like a pound lamb, but twice as expensive. but
just a pound land here. Nothing in there really is a pound. Usually it's
well, actually, Poundland is closing, or it has closed down.
Yeah. But I went in there and I bought my headphones, and I didn't realize until I got home that they're actually Polaroid headphones. So I figured, okay, well, they'll work well. So I used them. They could barely hear me on Adam's Live last night. So I put them in, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, we can hear you now." Okay.
You see, good thing about this, because I'm on the laptop, but I don't use the webcam for the laptop. I've got an external one that's got a built-in microphone.
Right. Yeah.
Blimey, Max, that's revolting.
Sure. Blame it on the dog.
Adam's dog.
Wasn't that one of the questions last night, Adam?
Yes.
Have you ever
Gail's here.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a while.
Yeah, Jeanette, one of the questions last night when what we were doing was, never have I ever blamed a fart on a dog. And Jason thought I said farted on a dog.
When's your next quiz, Vicky?
I'm going to actually do it this afternoon because I didn't do it on Wednesday. I was just, well, Jeanette knows why, but I just didn't do it. So I'm going to do it today. But it's like drinks, like alcohol and otherwise. So that's the kind of trivia it is today.
I should come last at that, definitely. Not that
I'm sure you're not the only one.
I mean, when she says drinks, Bella, she doesn't necessarily mean alcoholic ones. I mean, so tea or coffee or soft drinks or... Sorry, I've got to clean my glasses, and I'm as blind as a bat without my glasses, so I can't see what's being said in the chat.
You see me?
Oh yeah, I can see you. It's just the chat I can't see.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to be on that one, are you, Ian?
I might be. What time will that be? Roughly UK time?
So about 4 o'clock.
Chris
says,
says,
yeah, I should be around. Just somebody doesn't finish work till I think about 7 or 8.
Chris says vodka, yeah.
I've got to do a bit of tidy and all life, but I should be around.
Okay.
He's just put quick, let's talk about Jeanette. I might be blind, but I'm not deaf.
What?
And he knows it's more than his life's worth.
That's right.
What's that? Okay, that's that. Yeah, I try and do as much cleanup as I can when my Toby's not around. Best way.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have people that come in that are like, it's into the quiz, and it's like they jump in at the last minute with the answer, and then they end up winning. And I'm like, okay, you should have been here at the beginning, because it's kind of not fair to everybody else that you just came in and, you know.
I'm always a bit dubious when someone, I know this is probably me and my suspicious mind, but I'm always a bit dubious when someone takes quite a while to answer and then they keep continually coming up with the right answer.
Yeah, exactly.
But they take a while to answer.
I mean, it's same as I've often said. I mean, you're not telling me that a person knows everything about everything, if you know what I mean.
No.
Yeah.
In my mind, I mean, it's got to be obvious that they're Googling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not being funny, Jeanette. There is that what's it called? That big bear from Australia. He thinks he knows everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Knows everything, but he don't really knows little.
Yeah.
Well, I
mean, well, I always thought, like, the one thing, like, people are coming up with the answers really quick. Like, I know Raven, when it came to Disney stuff, and there was a couple other subjects, she knows quite a bit. But a lot of people, I figured that they held their phone up to the mic, or the whatever, and just listen to the speaker and listen to what I was saying, like hold it up to Google, and then as soon as Google pops up the answer, type it in, right?
Yeah. Well, I never thought of that. You see, I'm thick in that respect. I never thought about that, and I've sort of got that thing on my phone where you can do the microphone thing.
See, DreamWorks. I'm a legend at DreamWorks.
Yeah,
but
you did
there is
really
some
good
stuff I do not know.
Same as Bella was just saying. It takes away from the fun of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing that just in order to win.
If you don't know it, just admit pass. Do you know what I mean? There's no point.
You know, I mean, some of the answers that Kate and myself and everybody's come up with, I mean, we sit there laughing at some of the answers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, Chopper
says, I don't cheat. The rubbish I put up sometimes.
Lord Fartwort.
Chopper says he was given a bottle of 12-year-old Scotch for his 21st and still haven't opened it, and he's 51 this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gail says I don't understand the point of that, and I mean, you know, same as Reeve said, it's not as if she's giving, you know, the winner wins $300 or whatever, or a gold bar or whatever. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that is the point of it, and that's why Vicky does it. She does it to get everybody together.
Yeah, and it is fun. It is fun. I love them.
Vicky didn't tell me that. She said if I won, I can get any woman pregnant I wanted.
Yeah, but you're special, Ian, so.
I've never been given that sort of treatment.
No, but see, this is P. The only difference is you get personal conversations with me, you know, and I can tell you all the answers beforehand, and then we'll go with it, right?
Right, are you going to message me later?
Yeah. Yeah, I got all the answers written down already. I'll just, you know, you can write them all down and... No, but I mean, I like to do it because, like, I myself struggle as a YouTuber, right? And we all know how hard it is to get numbers. And I said, you know what? Like, I figure I can't afford to have prizes yet. I said, so why not do a screenshot of their channel? So when people are watching my video at the end, it has, you know, please support these people and whatever, right?
Good.
And it's getting their channel some recognition. And I figured that's the biggest prize, if anything. And it's like, I have fun. I'm a bonehead, and I'll admit it quite often during the stream. So.
Hiya, Alex. You see, that this was the whole point of me starting the Facebook group.
Yeah.
See, because at the time I was struggling, I didn't know what to do, you know, and I sort of went to Pixie and said, well, look, you know, how do I get people to notice me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the whole point of starting the face group. Not only does it give me self-recognition, but it gives other people recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've now hit 1,260.
All right, go off.
So I'm getting there. And you know how I keep gaining my subscribers?
I bet you got no money left now.
No?
Coming onto our live streams and pinking them.
Yeah. Right. You know when you put a video up and you can put your tags in?
Yeah.
Right. I've got an app on my phone which is called Hashtagger. And when you search, so say I'm in Spain and I put up Hashtagger Spain, it gives me the top 30, which is trending. I just put them onto the videos now.
And you've got
that's nice.
And that's what it does. It's basically going out to people like Mallorca one. It's only going wild because of Love Island's being filmed. So a lot of people are on YouTube looking for Love Island, which is in Mallorca. So as soon as they put Love Island, my video comes up.
Another thing as well, you know the TubeBuddy?
Yeah.
He's got the paid version of TubeBuddy, and he can have up to 500 tag things. Now, on the normal one, as I call it, you can only have a certain amount. Now, it's something only like $3.99 or $4.99. I'm not sure.
A month. It's not a lot.
It's not really a lot, but it will get you more recognition than the normal one, if you know what I mean. Basically, these tags that you put in, when somebody searches for them tags, it basically comes up with your channel.
Yeah.
So you've got more chance of people watching you than you have normally, if you know what I mean.
I've got it. I've got TubeBuddy.
I don't.
Gail wants to know where you got the app from, Ian.
Yeah.
Because there's various hashtagger apps. Which one is it? The one that you've got, Ian?
Right, wait there. 2 seconds. I see it on the iPad. Make it easier. It's not on the iPad, so it's on my phone. Right. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No. It's just called, it's just called Hashtagger, right? And it's pink. That's all it's called.
Hashtagger.
When you go onto the App Store, it's pink and it's got like a hashtag sign.
Oh, is it a pink square with a black circle and the hashtag in it?
No, it's just pink and then it's got like the hashtag, like a white lines.
And there's a certain person, it's got that.
Different apps.
Let's see your phone, Adam.
Going back to Equinox, it says it's believe it or believe it not, up until a few days ago, he wasn't even on 100, and he says he's now on 107.
Oh.
Wow.
Let me just see if I can do it on the iPad. See if I can find
it might be an iPad. It might be an Apple app, that one you're talking about, because I can't see it on here. That particular one that you mentioned with the colours that you said.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine called Rob. He put me onto it because he does a lot of media for. It's not on the iPad one; it's on my phone. I'll see if I can screenshot it there. I'll see if I can screenshot it and put it in the group.
Hashtagger app. I've just.
There's various hashtag apps. That's the thing.
I've got it on mine. Look, I don't know whether it's focusing or not yet. Wait a minute.
You have to hold it a bit closer to the camera because it's.
Hang on a minute. I've got it on charge. Is it that first one, Ian?
2 seconds. I've just posted it into your group, Jeanette. Let me have a quick look.
Okay.
No, it's pinky.
That one is pink with the white.
Yeah, maybe look. I've just put it into your group now. On it, my meal from last night, and then my thing on it. It's raised at the very bottom. It's next to the Hangouts app.
Yeah, or it says hashtagger product hunt product hunt. Enter your most frequent hashtag, and our app will generate the latest top hashtags.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah.
But yeah, there's like 3 that's come up on mine, and the very first one is pink with the white hashtag.
It could be that. It could be that one.
Just trying to see if it'll focus.
No.
Can you see it?
There it is.
I can see it. It's similar to that, yeah.
Next to the Hangouts thing.
Yeah.
All I do is I put in that. So let's say Blackpool. I put in Blackpool, and it'll give me like what's trending in Blackpool of hashtags. And I just tag it now to the videos. It takes a little bit of time to do, like, but it's
I can't. Right, Jeanette, hold that up again. What phone have you got, Jeanette?
This is a Samsung.
Yeah. So
all I did was I went on Google Chrome.
Yeah.
And then I put hashtagged, and it says hashtag app. It came up as, and that's what it came up with. Look.
Oh, okay. I'll find it in a minute because I couldn't find it in the store.
So it's doing great for me. All I do is I put it all in, and then hope for the best.
Oh yeah, found it. There we go. Oh no, it doesn't like that. Oh.
With my hashtags, although it's a beauty channel, I can put the hashtags cosmetics, makeup, beauty, and all that. But if I put the hashtag aging first, then I'll get loads of views because people want to look about aging.
Yeah.
You asked me if I want it open in Chrome or Play Store, and if I've just clicked on the Play Store. It says item not found, retry.
Yeah, that's what I kept guessing. So it doesn't like that one.
I was going to say it's on. I've got the iPhone. So I don't know what the difference is between Samsung.
Well, I think you should put in if you put in YouTube hashtagger, and then it might come up with a better option
for it. To say Rob done it for me for 500px and Twitter and Instagram. So if you look at a lot of my Instagram posts, I've got loads of hashtags.
Yeah, Sharon's just put go to Play Store on your phone, and that's what me and Adam have just done, and it's come up item not found.
Error, item error.
Have the better. That's very true, Sharon.
But you see, that's the same with the TubeBuddy thing. That same as Adam says, that's like a monthly subscription type of thing.
And video as well is.
Yeah, it gives you up to 500 tags that you can put in your videos.
That's good.
So, but it is like, I don't know whether it's $3.99 or $4.99 a month.
It's something like that.
Yeah, but it gets your videos, etc. more, more options
to be Play Store.
Pardon me.
Yeah, it's very similar to that, isn't it? Because it's on.
There's loads of those sorts of apps. There's lots.
Loads of them.
Do I have you on Instagram, Ian?
I think you do. Everyone else seems to do. Barry does.
Does it have a picture of a bride and groom in the?
Are they facing each other?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. I just got rid of it. Dang it.
Let's see.
There.
No,
that's not me. That's no.
You're a liar.
Ooh, guess what?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm not even following Ian on Instagram. I have now.
I better follow him as well if I'm not. I might be already. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't.
Is the what's it? It says professional wedding DJ, drone pilot, blogger on YouTube. My channel.
Yeah.
What's your name, Ian, on Instagram?
You've already got me, Bella.
Have I?
Yeah,
you haven't told your plan.
What? It says followed by Cream Steve, Bella Burton, Bossman, and 2 more.
Yeah.
Technobies, my kids.
Yeah, Pix is a follower as well.
Yeah, so I think Chris was one of the first ones that followed me, to be honest, for YouTube.
Oh, Gordon Bennett, I'm going to have to mute because the lady wants to come in.
Okay.
Christina.
When we finish and I've had my lunch, Vicky, I'll write back to you in the messenger.
Okay. Yeah, I got your address though. So
yeah.
All right. Oh, it was funny though. Dory.
Yeah.
It was Austin. He figured out how to send her a little voice clip.
Oh, right.
Of saying hello to her, and he goes, "Hello, Dory." Like, she loves him, and he loves her. He goes, "Tell her I love her." I'm like, okay. So now Carter's got a crush on Jeanette. He loves her. Austin's got a crush on Dory, and he loves her.
And you've got a crush on me, so that's perfect, Vicky.
I'm married to you, and I'm pregnant with Ian's baby. I don't know. And this is all over YouTube, so.
Oh yeah, it's all over YouTube. Oh,
I'm back, and Carl, how are you? It's all right. Her ladyship wanted to come in.
Oh, okay.
It must be rain. It must be raining bad if your ladyship wants to come in.
Yeah, exactly. But that's you guys need the rain, though.
We do. We've got it done.
But it's not going to.
It's bad rain if Lucy wants to come in.
Yeah, exactly.
So now they're all in now.
Oh, grass has gone like straw at the minute, hasn't it?
Yes, what I was saying. Mine's
horrible.
You see what Nick's put? No. I think somebody needs to ring Jezza.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, down the road from me and Bella. Good old Jess is only down the road from us.
Are you close to Bella, Ian?
Yeah, 10 minutes away.
Oh wow, that's not too bad.
And we're at Jeremy Carl's film. We're about 20 minutes away.
Oh, wow. Yeah, why not? See, now I really need to move there.
And then go on, Vic.
I was going to say, stick me somewhere in the middle so then we can all,
Well, we're Jeremy Kyle's film. If you just go across the water, it's where Coronation Street's film.
Oh, cool.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to go. My battery's gone dead.
Oh, no, battery.
Oh. Yeah, it just says no battery, so.
Bella, if you get the chance and it's charged up a little bit, we're going to stay on the hangouts for a little private talk. So if you get it charged up.
Extension.
Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back as soon as I get it charged up.
Okie dokie then. So yes, who is your daddy and what does he do?
I'm still trying to work out who my dad is.
But the thing is, Jeremy Kyle does this thing and they do lie detectors, they do, DNA tests and all this, that and other. Bree's had more action than anybody that appears on his show.
Yeah.
Jeremy Kyle lives in a place called Cronton in Widnes.
Yeah, I will do, Nick, before I shut it down, or when I stop the broadcast, I'll add you to the add you to the hangout.
No, we'll leave him out. It's only Nick. We'll leave him out.
Okay then, Sharon. Nice to have you here, and I hope you return. I normally do it just Monday to Friday, but I do the odd Saturday mornings.
And I'm going to start doing Sunday morning coffee morning at 11 a.m.
So where you confess all your sins.
Yeah, and have a cup of coffee with the Church of Bossman PR and the Flying Carrots.
So Ian will be there all day long.
Yeah. He's moving in permanently, he said.
Yeah. He has a lot of confessing to do.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's done that many times. The end of his fingers wore out.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going yet, just Alex. We're just, we're having a private hangouts after the stream's finished as regards.
Well, yeah.
Where's Cherry Giggles? Is she America or somewhere or
Australia?
Australia.
Yeah.
As we were saying good night, I was thinking, where the hell is she gonna be? Good night, everyone else. To have a shower and bed. Be like that here.
Well, Bella's actually ringing me back, but I wonder if I've got to invite her again because it's come up on my phone as. I'll send you a link, Bella, again.
Sorry about that. Bella phoned me by accident.
I was saying Mum was going off as well.
Yep, she goes, I've done it wrong, haven't I? And I went, yep.
Oh, that's Chris. Huh?
Oh, what does he want? Go away, Chris.
I don't know what I've just there.
You called Jeanette and I.
Just treat myself to a new sketchbook.
Oh, cool.
Nice one, Emily.
Oh, well done, Emily.
You know,
still waiting for the regular normal postman to turn up. I don't think they're going to today now. That was the one that turned up before was the post van, not the actual.
Have you not noticed these days the postman never comes anymore before 8 o'clock in the morning? It's always like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, we've never had them arrive at 8 o'clock in the morning ever.
I remember when I was a kid, when I reckon about the age of 10 and 11, I remember the postman was going to school. He was always there in the street dropping the letters off.
Do you remember you used to get 2 deliveries a day?
I don't remember that. I'm not that old, mate.
I remember when he used to come twice a day.
I know that obviously they did the letters in the morning, and I know they did the parcels separate, but I didn't know that was twice a day.
Why did you come so quiet?
I don't know. Maybe Jeanette's turned the volume down because we're too loud.
She muted herself because she's talking to Chris, or she's forgotten that she was on the phone to him.
Yeah.
We'll just talk about it. Don't worry about it.
She'll realise eventually.
She can't hear us, you know.
She's just puffing away. Fag Ashley.
I know the postman now doesn't come, does he, till about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh, yeah?
It's not good.
Well, here too.
Yeah, particularly if you're expecting something to turn up that you need to get sorted out before the rest of the day's out. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone's just gone. 20% battery warning.
Oh, boy.
Suppose I'll have to go upstairs and put it on charge.
Oh, itchy noggin.
Are you thinking too hard there, Adam?
No, it's just this bloody. Oh, sorry, it's very hot again. It's muggy and hot.
It was like that last night, Adam. It seems about midnight. It seemed to go dead warm. And
it was boiling.
Even when it was raining, it didn't seem to be cool.
We haven't had any rain down south. We've not had any rain.
Have you?
I wish we would have a bit of rain.
It's raining currently.
I hear you, Bella. You're very quiet.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. It has gone quiet.
Copycat Nick.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're very quiet, Bella.
I don't know why that is. Since it went back on, it's gone really funny.
Is your phone on charge while you're talking?
Yeah, my iPad is.
It could be.
That's why.
It could be that.
You need to turn the volume back up. It's messed the volume up. You need to turn the volume back up.
I've turned it up to full.
Oh.
So I've just put mine back on charge now.
Okay.
Oh.
My postman's been at like 11 a.m. Lucky you, Emily. Postman's not been here yet.
I love drawing as well, but I haven't done it for a long time. I need to get back into it, and I'm actually going to start making YouTube videos of me painting.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't done it for a long time. And people say I'm really good, but sometimes I think I'm good and sometimes I don't. I'm very critical of my own work.
The one that can draw, which is shown Jeanette and Pixie, is my Sophie. She can draw. But she says she can't, and she can.
Hiya, Mary. I did sort of say hello, but I was on the phone to Pixie.
How is the Pixie lad?
All right. Knackered as usual.
He's behaving himself, is he?
Yeah.
Are we okay, Pixie?
He's gone now.
Where's he gone? He's buggered off.
He was on the phone, Ian.
He rang me. He always rings me at lunchtime.
I thought he'd come in.
No, that was Lucy. She's here. I bet you can hear her.
Yeah.
She's very vocal, is Lucy.
So do I, Equinox, to be in the mood. And I haven't been in the right frame of mind or mood for about nearly a year and a half.
So there you go, Emily. Chopper's Rule says he's going to fly you out to do a mural outside of his camper van.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, Jim, excellent artist. And also, so is Mark Jones. Well,
Somebody's got an echo, though.
Echo. Might be me. Echo.
It does sound like it's coming from you. No, I've got an echo as well now.
Echo as well. Yeah. Someone else.
It could be Bella.
Mute it up.
I'm not on. I'm not talking.
Is that any better?
I've got echo here.
I think everybody's got it since I've muted my microphone and put it back on.
Yeah. Unmute it again, then it should be okay.
I've just done that.
Again,
Yeah.
I mean.
Right, listen, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it off because I think it's messing something up. Message me, Jeanette, when you want me to come back on for the chat.
Yeah, I will do, Bella.
All right. I'll see you all later, guys.
Yeah, we'll speak to you tomorrow, Bella.
See you later.
Yes, I'm going to invite Nick on as well when we've stopped the live stream and you know. So
see, now there's no echo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So it was Bella.
It was Bella's fault.
She's so technical, Bella, isn't she?
Yep.
She does her best, though. She does her best. She's lovely.
Well, I did say earlier on, because she was on about, she keeps saying she's going to do a live stream.
She should.
Yeah, but you see, it's, as you know, it's difficult to invite people onto the panel from the iPad. I think Gail sort of just sussed out to do it on the iPad. So I did say if at any time she decided she wanted to go live, I'd sort of, from a dunce's point of view, talk through it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because Gail knows what I'm on about my very first live stream. Bella's starting a tech channel.
She should.
What are we going to call Bella's tech channel? We're going to come up with a really good name.
I don't know.
Techie Bell.
Taco Bell. Yeah, it's same as I say. I mean, Gail knows what I'm talking about when with my very first live stream, but it's like boom, 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 and I can, you know,
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of Gail these days. It's I don't get to see a lot of the videos like I used to. I don't get to tune in as much.
No, because you're busy headbutting people.
Hey.
You should have seen the little gifs I sent him on Messenger. It was hilarious.
Do you know, I'm very when I'm working, right, I'm very calm and I understand people have had beer and stuff like that. But then when it comes disrespectful to women, right, that's when I get a bit of a humble, because I think how disrespectful of an idiot are you? You know what I mean? It's just not nice stuff.
It's same. I mean, it's same with Pixie. I mean, he's the same. I mean, he you know, I've had it all. I've heard it all. You know what I mean? Regarding my size, my looks, whatever. But it bothers Chris more than what it does me.
Yeah.
It goes over my head, and you know, you're just a womble, if you know what I mean.
Also, with the job that I do, right, obviously, I'm around a lot of it all the time. Every time I set my mixer up, my laptop's up, that is my office for the night. That is my workplace. Whatever club, venue, hotel I'm in, that is my office. And I just always say to him, so if I come into your job and start kicking off, what would you say? And you go, I'll tell you to F off. Well, what's the difference of coming into my office and doing the same to me then?
Well,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, and same as you said, you know, I mean, and Pixie's the same. It bothers him more than what it does me. but he will do anything or everything to protect his family.
Oh, well, I literally lost my shit on Wednesday nights after that football game. There was just so many idiots out after it.
You know, you do what's necessary to protect you and yours, if you know what I mean.
Yep, you very much do.
Yeah.
You know, and Chris is that is his mindset. You know, he's as placid as they come. You know, he likes a laugh and a joke, and as much as the next person. But when it comes to serious stuff like protecting me, protecting, you know, Callum, or protecting his family, you know, is on it like a car bonnet, as Gail says.
Yeah.
Yes, it's you've got to be. It's Sophie's not like that at all. Anyway, she can look after herself, but she's not very like she wouldn't argue back. She'd rather walk away. When I'm the very opposite, I'll go, "You fucking what?"
Well, I'm like that. Same as say, I mean, I'm very placid. I'll help anybody. I'll advise anybody. But you know, and as I've often said, I sit here and I do get upset at things. I have cried on live streams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have.
I always say, never mistake my tears as a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
Because this one here bites back.
Yeah.
I've cried loads of times on live streams and on videos. I don't mind. I don't care if I show my true feelings.
Oh, Mary's put, I wish I had someone to protect me.
Oh.
Yeah, and Equinox says he's the same. We wouldn't let anybody respect his good lady. You see, but that's Pixie's the same. Ian's the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, I've had it all my life. I've had people calling me fat. You know what I mean? And it sort of goes in that side and comes out other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of the time, you have to let it go, or you'd be, you know, bouncing people left, right, and centre.
Yeah. Oh, I told him when I dragged him out and threw him out. As you get outside Albion, he's like 3 steps, and I launched him down in 3 steps. And my last words was to Mr. Harry was, "I will knock your teeth into the back of your head if you come back in here again." I don't think he's going to come back into the club again anyway. Not when I'm working.
No.
But he works with Sophie, so Sophie's now in work, and unfortunately, she's got to put up with him. He thinks he can speak to anybody because it's O2, it's a call centre. Sophie was telling me that if you're a customer and you want to sort a bill out, he winds the customer up on purpose to get more of a reaction out of them. And it's like, why? You just help the customer out and do your job. Well, that's the worst of the worst, isn't it? And his sole intention is to wind them up to the point of, you know, you F this, you F that, you know what I mean? Yeah. And yes, I understand what you're talking about, Mick. Mick. Where have I got Mick from? I don't know. I know what Nick's talking about. Okay. But you know, it's so I think you know, you get to a certain point where people know how to push your buttons, and it's your sort of reaction is to, you know, where do you draw the line, so to speak? Yeah. I'm very short-tempered when it comes to stuff like that. I will admit. Yeah. I know I am. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I mean, if he's doing that during his work life, what's he like out of work? Yeah. He's been coming for a couple of weeks, and I've always Snapchatted Sophie saying, "Oh, he's in again, and he's made a slide dig, or he's done this, he's done that." I wouldn't mind, you know. He's probably no more than 6 stone, pee wet through, and he's no more than 5 foot tall. And then I'm 6'3" and weigh 18. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like the proverbial cooking pot. Sooner or later, that cooking pot boils over. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of tolerated him for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you've got to that point where, you know, it just all boils over, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, that's it caused a bit of a problem to me and Sophie. Sophie wasn't happy, obviously, because she works with him, so it makes it a bit difficult for her. Because she's on the online chat, so it's a small group, so she has to deal with him. But
It is what it is. I said to her, at the end of the day, I'm not going to take it. If he's going to be disrespectful towards me, I expect the guy to blow.
Ow.
Well, you see, the thing is, you'll probably get a phone call one of these days, and Sophie will say, "Well, I've been sent home because I've nutted him one."
Yeah. Oh, to be honest with you, I'm meeting Sophie when she finishes work tonight, just because of the fact that I know he'll walk out at the same time. I'm just standing there going, "Hi, come and say something again."
Yeah,
exactly.
But you know what I mean? I mean, she's probably had the backlash, from you nutting him. But it's going back to the thing, you can only take so much if he's like this, at Sophie, there's only so much a person can take.
I wouldn't mind. He's actually a lovely lad when he's not had a beer.
Yeah.
He was this sort of kind of lad he was. England lost, and as you know, I hate football. England lost. He come into Albany from next door, and he's going to all the customers. People didn't even know. England's coming. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. And all that. And it was just like, why? You know what I mean? Just England's lost. Get over it. Let's just crack on with the night.
You see that people like that, they think that fear gives them Dutch courage.
Yeah.
They think they're invincible once they've had a few pint down the neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's like what was it? The one neighbor we had, she turns into a complete lunatic when she's drinking. And it's like you don't want to be around her because she starts crying, ooh, and it's just sympathy. It's all
I know a few like that, Vic.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm usually a happy-go-lucky one, so I'm okay. But I don't drink anymore, so.
And Tony says he's out now. Tooth removed, painkillers think needed.
Oh yeah.
So you take plenty of painkillers, Tony. I mean, I know I've been there, done that, and got the T-shirt. But it's like certain people are different ways when they've had a drink. I mean, I go all mushy and all sloppy, and when I've had a drink, you know what I mean.
Me too.
Yeah. And sort of Chris is similar. He goes all mushy, and you sit there saying, "I love you. I love you." You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You get certain people that get violent when they're drunk.
Oh no.
Then you've got people, that get emotional when they get drunk, and that you get certain people that go all slushy and mushy when they're drunk.
Yeah.
Nick, to that answer, I can confirm, yes.
And I didn't see the question.
No. Mine is no.
I didn't see the question because I can't see the chat.
Has anyone in the panel or the chat been arrested for assault?
I have.
But mine was a police officer.
West to the West,
Yeah. Well, when I was living in Brampton,
Dale says she's like someone off the Shameless party.
No, I remember when I was living in Brampton, which is like 45. Well, it's about 5 minutes from where Crimson is. And back in the day, there was blacks against the rockers. And rockers, I'm talking like long hair, skin tight jeans, T-shirts, whatever. And I just went there with my friends because our boyfriends were there and everything else. And this one black girl come running at me, and I still have this scar here. She had a knife, and as she come at me, she caught me here, and I threw her through the glass window behind me. So that's about as much of an assault as I've ever done.
Has anyone been arrested? Full stop. The answer to that one again is no.
Yes.
For what?
I'm a Miss Goody Two Shoes, I'm afraid.
Has anybody ever been arrested for what?
It says full stop. Has anybody, been arrested?
Oh, no.
When I was 16, I was selling DVDs and CDs at the time because that was a big thing to do. Yes, I got done twice for that and arrested. And then when I went to a club called Mr. Smith's, which is no longer there, which was filmed on TV at one point with Peter, whatever you want to call him, was it Warburton, something like that he is.
Oh wow!
I was basically trying to own a girl. The girl pretty much tried to own me, and she was not single. And her boyfriend and I started having a bit of a disagreement. So then I got a bottle around my head
Oh dear.
And then when I got outside, the police officer asked me to calm down, and he got his baton out, and I said, "You best hit me hard, because if you don't take me down, I'm gonna deck you." So I did.
Equinox says I battered someone during the rush hour traffic. He started it by taking a swing at me, and he's put several times. And Alex says he was chatting to a Rosa. If you didn't know what a Rosa was, it's policeman, Piggy,
yeah,
Rosa.
I've got police on my Facebook. I've got two or three copies on my Facebook. I deal with on a regular basis because of the job that obviously I do. So,
well, you see, the thing is, I'd never had sort of dealings with the police or anything until we moved to a certain place before we lived here.
Yeah.
and this is going to make you laugh. It was somebody that lived next door but one, and it was about, I think, about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and all you could hear was this screaming and shouting outside. We sort of got out, well, Chris got out of bed, looked through the window, and he was actually chasing his missus round the car with a BB gun.
Oh.
So she's shouting up. She must have saw Chris looking out through the window, and she's shouting, "Call the police, call the police, call the police." So we does no more. We gets in bed, we turns all lights out, and I got on phone to police, and I just said, "There's a bloke outside. He's chasing his girlfriend, actually round our car, and he's got a gun in his hand." You know, and the policeman says, "Whatever you do, don't go out and confront him." I says, "You must be effing joking." I says, "We sat here with no lights on a note because we don't want him taking a pot shot at us, let alone go outside."
Exactly.
So anyway, eventually it all died down, and about 1 o'clock in the morning, gets a knock at the door, and it were two police women. So she comes in, "You witness this, you witness that, yeah. From our perspective, what were going off?" And I says, "Well, it were obviously a domestic." I says, "But it was actually chasing it round our car, pointing, you know, for all intents and purposes, a gun at her."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we didn't know at the time that it were only a BB gun. You know, for all intents and purposes, we thought it was a gun.
Yeah.
So she says, "Well, we've been there." She's refusing to say anything bad about him, blah, blah, blah. Yet she was the one telling us to call coppers.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she says, "I'm sorry, it's late, blah, blah, blah. We'll send somebody round in the morning to take a full statement from you." So they came round, they took a statement. A day or two later, they rang us up and they said, "Would you be prepared to come and do like a, you know, where you pick one out, if you know what I mean, like a lineup, so to speak." So we both went to the police station, and they do it like via video now. You sit in front of the telly, and there's like several pictures come up, and you have to. And I said, "Well, look, in all honesty, I don't think I'd recognise him again if I seen him, because I didn't know the bloke. I'd never seen him before, even though they only lived next door but one. But Chris knew the fella. So basically, you know, you sort of just can't choose any at random. They say, unless you can 100% pick that person out, you know, just say, I can't 100% identify that person." So that's what I ended up doing, because I couldn't 100% identify him. But Chris picked him out just like that. Then, shortly after that, Chris got rushed in the hospital with the cellulitis. And I was in on my own, right? And we lived in like a downstairs masonette, and above us were like a walkway where the people went to their upstairs masonettes. And we always used to talk sort of before I was actually in bed. Chris always used to ring me and make sure I were okay, etc. And I just turned the light out, and all of a sudden I heard a big boom, and the car alarm were going off. And what they'd done, they'd gone up on the balcony above us and through. There were about 4 house bricks all cemented together, and that had gone through our back window. So they the people that lived in the area that we lived in, and now you can understand why we couldn't wait to get out.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. My dad's just trying to ring me.
Okay.
So I suppose I best speak to my father, hadn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll time you.
2 minutes.
Okay.
So shortly after that sort of happened in the November, and we moved in here in the February. So we, it were, we're out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm just writing down different trivia questions and stuff like that. Like I have the one for today, but I'm trying to get a bunch ahead of time so that I don't have to panic at the last minute when I don't have enough questions.
Time for another drink, Max. Yes.
What is that, your third coffee?
I'm not going to have a coffee now. I'm going to have a cold drink.
Ooh. What's the temperature supposed to be out there today?
Too hot.
Because it's already 22 out here already.
It's all right. I'm just reading something.
Did Kate fall asleep on us?
Where is Keith today?
Yeah.
Okay, then, Gail, you get your sleep, and it's a bummer having to work nights. You need to put the washing out, Emily. Well, I'm going to say good luck with that one because I think the rain might be coming your way.
No. Okay.
It's all right.
She went off. Kate went off mute for like 2 seconds, and then she's back on mute.
Oxford wasn't allowed in Bristol for 8 weeks. Case was dropped due to lack of evidence. Only Bill knew it was me, but couldn't prove it. Plus, he said it happened at 1:45. I was at work. Oh
wow.
I've free, and have you ever gone too far? As it's dropped off, anyway, hasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
But it's hiya Glitch. How are you? But yeah, it's all right. That message I got was pertaining to the conversation that myself,
yes.
And it's like from a mutual person, let's say.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
I'll tell everybody when we do the private hangouts.
Yeah.
So I'm not really be going on for much longer. I'll re-invite Bella and Ian and Nick wants to invite up. So
yeah.
But you see, I mean, going back to the thing, I have got a good temperament, but you press the wrong buttons, and I'm like a firework. I sort of take so much, and then all of a sudden, boom, I go off. You know what I mean?
Well, my sister-in-law yesterday, I was trying to talk to her about what was it? Yeah, like she was saying to me about what's wrong with you? Are you okay? This and that, and I'm like, I'm just going through a lot of personal stuff. Do you know the first what?
You're echoing.
It's not.
I'm sorry, Glitch, but I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I only give moderator status to people I trust and know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Am I echoing now?
No, it's stopped now.
Okay. But I was saying to her, it's just I'm going through some personal stuff right now and whatever. The first thing she says to me is, well, if you exercise, if you get up and do this and you get up and do that. And I kind of went, well, what the hell do you think I'm doing? Sitting on my ass all day doing nothing? Like I've been being really I was really blunt with an answer that I gave Jeanette yesterday, and I was shocked at myself. I was like, oh, I'm really sorry for that answer, but No, like, how dare you think that that's why I'm down?
Mm.
The first thing she says to me, well, you know, if you lose weight and you do this and you do that, and I'm like, dude, you know what? That is not what you need to be saying to me right
but
now.
I mean, from my perspective as well.
Yeah.
I've lost 10 stone. I've done what I needed to do, but yet I still find it hard to get about.
Yeah.
Because of my disabilities.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was on Hangouts with you and Bella yesterday, you saw me getting up. It takes me about half an hour to go through to the door. Oh, and going back on that subject, the guy from next door came round for his box, and I told him, and I says, I was on the phone at the time. I says, so I've got witnesses that he did actually try the door, I says, before he knocked on the door.
Yeah.
I says, and I don't know the guy from Adam. Sorry, Adam. I don't know the guy from Adam. I says, Chris has only talked to him over the fence briefly. I says, but to actually try my door to get in, I says, and that's the reason why I locked the door. So, and then we were having a laugh and a joke because 2 Sundays on the trot, not last Sunday, the Sunday before, the door was unlocked. Chris had been out to Asda or had been out somewhere, and he hadn't locked. Normally, when he comes in, he puts the chain on and he locks the door. But this particular Sunday, he hadn't. And all of a sudden, the door came open and somebody shouting, "Wrong door! Wrong door!"
Oh, sorry.
It was actually the guy from next door whose box I sort of took in. It was his grandson.
Oh, no.
And his daughter had come to visit. And anyway, this Sunday just gone, I was in the kitchen. I was doing something. And this particular Sunday, Chris had actually remembered to put the chain on and lock the door. So I heard the door trying again. And he went, I heard a little voice saying, "It's locked, it's locked."
Yeah.
We've done it 2 Sundays on trot, you know, and we're having a laugh and a joke about it. I says, now that you don't mind. And I says, he actually did the same again this Sunday. And he says, I know. He says, because my daughter were behind him and little lad shouting, "Door's locked, door's locked."
Yeah.
So he did say his other granddad lives in like a similar road to us, but his other granddad lives in sort of the same next, not the end one, because they live on the end, on the next one down. So he's getting confused and thinking he's going to his other granddad.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And I said, well, you know, in all fairness, that I don't mind because it's a genuine mistake from a little lad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
A grown man to try my door before he actually knocked. And I says, you know, I'm not being rude or anything. I says, but it's not on. And he says, oh, don't worry, I'll have a word with him about it. And same as I said to him, I says, he will probably deny it. I says, but I was on the phone at the time. I says, and the person that I was on the phone to will verify that yes, he did try the door before he knocked.
Yeah. And the thing is, Bella and I were both on the phone with you when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because I sort of sat there confused, and I says, well, it's too early for Callum to come home, and I know Chris has already had his dinner, so unless he's dropping something off, it can't be Chris either.
Yeah. Yep. So we were right there, so it's okay.
Yeah, Glitch says it's 8:07 a.m. there. But you see, we've only got the one front door, and at the back it's like patio doors. Now, while it's been hot, I've had the patio doors open, but that is within my vision to see if anybody, you know, if anybody comes round, I can see them. Whereas the front door, I can't. But
exactly.
I says to Vicky and Bella, I know for a fact he tried the door before he knocked on the door.
Can I show you something that someone's creating for me? Let me know what you think. Do you think this is perfect, or do you think you should change some bits on it?
I think that's good.
Hello.
That's really cool.
It is. It's good. I think it's good.
It's cute.
You've even got my Flying Carrots t-shirt on it.
That's cute. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, Nick says our arse and gardens back onto the in-laws, so we cut through the in-laws garden, so was walking all day. Well, you see, that's the thing. You see, where we live, we've got a row of houses behind us. We're like in front, but the nearest house like is over the road, and the houses on this estate are the same.
Yeah. Well, this like ours here is a complex. Is all the houses look the same except for the 3 handicap units at the end.
But
that's it.
You know, and same as I said, you know, for a stranger to think that it can, or to just put the door down and come in, it's not on. You know.
Yeah.
It's wrong in every respect. I'm here on my own, and I've never spoke to the guy. I've seen him knocking about, but you know, I wouldn't sort of just say shout to him, come in, and you know, blah blah blah. No. You don't know the guy.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be doing that.
So yeah, he did say he was going to have a word with him, but in all respect, if he denies it, I've got proof, you know, that he did try the door before he actually came in. I mean, before before he knocked.
Yeah. Yeah. I have that problem with the kids in the neighborhood here. They just think they can knock and walk in my house. I'm like, guys, like, no, you cannot do that.
Well, you see, it's like Joy that we're on this morning. She always knocks anyway, but she knows that I just shout, come in, and she comes in. Now, his mum and dad just walk in, and you know, my mum used to do the same, but we used to do the same with my mums. But as a rule, I always keep the front door locked anyway.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. We live next to Donna's mum when she was alive, and her brother lived next door to their dad. Okay, because thanks for dropping by. I will be shutting it down shortly because I've been going on 3 hours. But
oh wow, I didn't even realize.
Time flies by when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. So guys, I am going to shut the live stream down. I don't know whether Emily wants a invite to the private chat, but I am going to have a chat with you guys after the live stream. I'll send Bella. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll send Nick the link.
Okay. So thanks for joining me again, guys, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I enjoy our little coffee mornings. So basically, I might see you tomorrow, I might not. Chris is absolutely cream crackered, and he reckons he's stopping in bed till lunchtime tomorrow. So I will say goodbye to everyone, and I'll see you on the next one, whether it be tomorrow or whether it be Monday. So I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.